You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate.
Nope.
You see, war's not the answer.
What is going on? My name is Drew Garabo. He is Maurice. This is Drew Garabo live. And we ask, what's going on? Being born in the summer of love, 1969, I think it was ingrained in me, in my DNA, to be somewhat of a pacifist, only to see war as an option when all other options have failed. So we'll talk about it in the 5 o'clock hour. It just feels a little bit odd to go on with business as usual when just right up the road off MacDill, they are immersed, knee-deep in the hoopla, if you will, if I may quote the great Starship, when it comes to global conflict. So we'll get into that and how you feel about it in the 5 o'clock hour. But in the meantime, just like Nero, we're going to fiddle while Rome burns, baby.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, it's 800-771-1025. As always, you can take us in any direction you'd like. That's the way we do things here. We have an agenda, but there's no reason you should feel that you have to stick to our agenda. We leave it open to you. Ain't nobody screening your phone calls here. Ain't nobody going to say, oh, no, sorry. That's what when I was a phone screener in a previous incarnation of my radio life, my big one, if someone just wasn't good enough to go on the air, they weren't attentive, they didn't have a good phone, I'd just go, oh, yeah, sorry, they moved on. They're not talking about that anymore. Click. And sometimes they'd push the issue. They'd call back and go, I just heard him still oh, yeah, no, we're on a delay. Sorry, thank you for your call. Click. But here, I know it can be a bit off-putting, but you call 800-771-1025. You'll be put on hold almost immediately, or you'll be put right on the radio. Just be ready for it. Ain't no cushion. I know it can be a bit rough. I'm working on being more patient about the whole situation. I'll try. No guarantees, baby. Thank you very much, everybody at Universal. Thanks to Mo for being here. And it was a blast on Friday. Always is. Rode one ride, Men in Black. They canceled Just Call Mo's Mini Masters on Saturday.
No.
Yeah, they postponed it, which was a bummer. It was probably the right call. They said it was out of an abundance of caution. I don't know.
What does that mean? Caution what?
Well, there was a thunderstorm in the area.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it's mini golf. Far be it from me to tell somebody you shouldn't have canceled his event. But they did. I did get to go see my mom and dad, which is always great. Hey, Mom. Mom watches on YouTube, which you can, too. Not just my mom. Go to YouTube.com, and we're right there. Drew Garabo Show, 1025 The Bone, whatever. And log on, and we'll wave hi at you. Yeah, so I got to say that I've said it before and I'll say it a million times. That effing drive on Interstate 4, especially during the Strawberry Festival, will crush your spirits.
You know the Florida Strawberry Festival brings out every hucklebuck and huckleberry from a 200-mile radius, Drew.
I was wondering, like, it's funny you say 200-mile radius, because I was like, I wonder how many people travel from other states to go to the Florida Strawberry Festival.
It's big.
It is big. It is huge. But, like, are there people, say, in Indiana and Michigan who love strawberries that much to where they're like, I got to go to Florida to go to the
yeah.
Or maybe is they like country music that much?
I'd say you probably get at least 100-mile radius. An hour and a half, 2-hour drive. I could see that easy.
Sure, but I just wonder, like, do people wake up on a cold North Carolina morning and go, "Oh, we got to start planning for that Florida Strawberry Festival"? I know there's a blueberry festival. I'm big on blueberries. Like, it's my favorite thing to say. It's my favorite fruit. But I've never been to I believe it is in Brooksville, if I'm not mistaken, the Blueberry Festival every year. I wonder how easy and cost effective it would be to grow one's own blueberries. With the amount, I go through pints of blueberries like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I have a good handful every morning in my rolled oats, and I always wonder, man, if I were to get a place with some yardage, some acreage, would it be possible for me to you handsome son of a bitch,
always leaving
to grow my own blueberries? God, he looks like Greg Evigan. You remember Greg Evigan?
Yeah, BJ and the Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I thought of BJ and the Bear, I thought to myself, what is the best TV or movie that has human primate companionship? Let me give you a couple options here. I have 3 options I'm thinking of, and I'm sure there are more. All right, this is a fun way to start a Monday. Number 1, since we mentioned Greg Evigan, BJ and the Bear. Many of you too young to remember it, and that's good. You should thank be like, okay, good, I'm glad I'm that young. But it was a truck driver named BJ, and I don't remember how he ended up with the bear, who was a chimpanzee sidekick.
Yeah.
But he was an over-the-road trucker, and his riding shotgun was a chimpanzee. I don't know why. I would watch it every damn week. And right about the same time, there must have been something in America's psyche that made us crave human primate companionship, because right about the same time was Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood and Clyde the orangutan. Clint was Philo Beto, a bare-knuckle brawler who would travel around the country looking for bare-knuckle brawls to get into, and Clyde was his orangutan sidekick. Now, there's a third one that I know of that I guarantee you 0% of people remember this, let alone saw the movie. But a major part of me growing up was the film Going Ape, starring Tony Danza.
I knew it.
Danny DeVito, and 3 orangutans. Poppy was one of them. Tiga was another. And I can't remember the third to save my life. But Tony's Uncle Max had died and said that Tony could get his inheritance, which I think was like $1 million. But he had to make sure that these orangutans survived to adulthood. And these orangutans, as orangutans I guess tend to be, were hell-bent on mischief. Therein lies the crux of the movie. Am I missing any? Like, has there ever been a lady and a monkey movie or TV show? Why is it only us dudes that seem to bond with our furry friends?
Yeah,
I can't think of a single, like, other than Jane Goodall, who obviously made it her life to take care of the chimps and gorillas.
Those gorillas love Goodall.
They certainly do. I mean, may she R.I.P., of course. 800-771-1025.
Never got ate by one, too. Forget about it.
I don't appreciate the setup there. It's very difficult for me not to go down the road that I want to go down. A CENTCOM update from 4:02 p.m., and since it's in Tampa, Florida, I feel the need to, it's technically local news. As of 4 p.m., March 2nd, 6 U.S. service members have been killed in action. U.S. forces recently recovered the remains of 2 previously unaccounted for service members from a facility that was struck during Iran's initial attacks in the region. Major combat operations continue. The identities of the fallen are being withheld until 24 hours after next of kin notification. It's weird because we have the business of war right up the road that employs so many men and women and is a robust industry and provides paychecks for these people. But I think it's okay to kind of say war sucks. We should only be dragged into war when we're dragged into war. And this one certainly doesn't feel like we were dragged into it. But again, we'll get into that in 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
I'm Cass.
What's up, Cass? Like Kass or Cass?
CS, like Butch Cassidy.
Oh,
like
and the Sundance Kid. What up, dude?
Not much, man. Hey, I love your show.
Thanks.
You're missing a bunch. So what about Flipper? What about Ren 1010, right? Lassie. God, there's so many to go through. But I was going to say...
Can I just pause you a moment? Are you a plant?
Go.
Are you a plant? Are you a plant from someone who has a vested interest in me losing my temper immediately at the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the week?
Go ahead and lose it, dude.
No, that's exactly what a plant would want me to do. But I'm staying strong. I am maintaining an even keel, even though I'm forced to encounter quite possibly. Calm down.
Don't do it, Drew.
Quite possibly.
Trap.
It is a trap. The most you're a dumbass. I said monkeys, you friggin' idiot. Monkeys and apes. And you're talking about dolphins and dogs, you stupid dumbass. See what you made me do?
Then it's got to be the orangutan from Every Which Way of a Loop's right turn Clyde.
First of all, it's an orangutan. Secondly, we mentioned Clyde, the orangutan from Every Which Way But Loose.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
What do you mean that's got to be it? Of course that's got to be it. I said it. I'm looking for more. I'm looking for BJ and the Bear. I'm looking for Every Which Way But Loose. I'm looking for other primate human forms of information. I ain't looking for Ren 1010. I ain't looking for Flipper.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. I lost it on you. That's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't mean you to lose it.
Well, thank you. So you're gonna would you please just take full credit for what I just unloaded on you? I didn't mean any of those things.
No, you're good. You're good. That was my fault. I apologize. Right. I jumped in the car and I heard the first part of it and I didn't catch the other.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Cass. I hope you'll call again.
No, you're good. I'll still listen to you.
Like your little games, don't like your tilted stage. The role you made me play.
What you made me do?
No, I don't like
Cass.
you. I don't like your perfect
I've been trying. I've been making a concerted effort to treat people nicer, despite the fact that I'm constantly swimming in flatulence from Moe's rear end.
What? I'm not even doing
No, I
anything.
don't like you.
Seems to be a recent trend on this show.
Really a trend.
I mean, it's happened one of the last two shows, and today's still young, Maurice. Unlike either of us.
I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
This is Ryan from Bradenton.
Hey, what's up,
I was
buddy?
young. Hey, I was young, but wasn't there some sort of ape in Cannonball Run?
Let me think about this
Or
for a
Cannonball
second.
Run 2?
I haven't seen Cannonball Run, the first one, in a long time.
Sure
and I
as
haven't
hell haven't seen
Cannonball Run 2 in a long time. Let me think for this for a second. You got Dom DeLuise. You got Sammy Davis Jr. as the chocolate monk, which was just so great. Dean Martin as the super drunk dude. You had Terry Bradshaw riding with Mel Tillis. Hold on one second. I'm going to Google it. Was there a monkey in either Cannonball Run movies?
Google better not say Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, I got bad news for you. No. Yes, in Cannonball Run 2, sir. 1984's Cannonball Run 2. Manus, the orangutan, known for playing Clyde in the Clint Eastwood films Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can, he played the role of Monkey in the film. So, yes, Cannonball Run 2 did indeed have Manus, the orangutan. Thank you for that. Same orangutan, different movie.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Are
Appreciate
we
the call.
gonna discount Kong and Jessica Lange in the '79 remake starring Jeff Bridges? That was a great relationship there.
Well, that wasn't a real gorilla. That was a big audio animatronic gorilla, and I don't count that. I don't F with animatronics.
So Chaka from Land of the Lost would be out.
I don't even know what that was.
I had to be a primate.
Chaka. No, it was a kid. It was like a
primate kid.
It was like
oh, that's right. Chaka was a kid.
yeah. There was There were a few things that really freaked me out as a kid. Both of them monkey related, actually, because the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz.
Sure.
As soon as those bad boys would take off, and then seeing Chaka on Land of the Lost.
Oh, Chaka.
There was just something so wrong with him, like a wayward human had mated
Exactly.
with some monkey, and he would show up and he's like, "What do you think, Chaka?" And Chaka was like, "Oh, there's something so wrong with me." I'm like, this is a genetic experiment gone bad. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, how about late 80s? It was Matthew Broderick and Helen Hunt in Project X.
Oh, yes. I was big into Roman numerals at the time, so I was wondering what happened to Project I versus Project IX. But Project X, a Matthew Broderick jam where I think he befriended a lab monkey and then wanted to let it. Is that right? And then he wanted to let it go or something?
Right. Well, Helen Hunt was, I believe, the one over all the apes. He was just a new worker that was working there, and he befriended, the apes.
And they were telling him hey, we're miserable here. Get us out of here. And he listened to him, I think.
All right. They were being dosed with radiation and seeing to test how pilots would react under radiation.
Yeah, that was a good one. Broderick did some other non-Ferris Bueller movies that were pretty damn good.
Yeah.
War Games. There was War Games. And Project X. Did we mention Project X?
Right, then War Games.
What else? Broderick. Biloxi Blues.
Yeah, I mean, that was all right, yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was very stagey.
One of my favorite Matthew Broderick roles ever is on Modern Family when he was the gay dude.
Right.
And Phil Dunphy was so oblivious to the fact that he was gay and trying to pick him up.
By the way, you want to talk about Matthew Broderick banger outside of Ferris Bueller? Lady Hawk. Come on, man.
Get out of here.
Lady Hawk.
What role? Matthew Broderick was supposed to play a role. Was it? Oh man, it might have been Malcolm in the Middle. Not Malcolm in the Middle. Breaking Bad. Wasn't Matthew Broderick supposed to play Walter White? Am I completely making that up?
Oh, I haven't
Matthew
heard
Broderick supposed? Oh, to be in Breaking Bad was the first autocomplete. Yes. AMC executives considered Matthew Broderick for the lead role of Walter White in Breaking Bad. He was considered along John Cusack in the early stages of development. Both actors turned down the role. The network wanted a more well-known name, but creator Vince Gilligan ultimately chose the dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
I could see Broderick. I don't see Cusack.
No.
He's not right for that.
He's not at all. Yeah, Cusack is such a weirdo lately,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Nothing against the guy. I mean, look, he ruled the box office from my perspective.
Yeah,
back
you
in the
love
80s.
some things that other people are like.
Oh my God, the shirt thing, tape heads, One Crazy Summer, Better Off Dead, of course. Say Anything. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, is it me, Yvonne?
It is. What's up, sir?
Hey, this is Jeremy. Great show, guys.
Thank you,
Are
buddy.
we counting just great apes or any primate?
It could be any primate. Great ape, primate, monkey, chimp, whatever you have. Capuchin, macaque.
Hangover 2, I'm pretty sure they hung out with a monkey in that for most of the movie. It was like a drug carrier.
I think you might be right. I dozed off after the first Hangover, which was good. It was good. Who was the ensemble cast of that? It was Paul Rudd, Zach Galifianakis.
No,
not Paul Rudd.
The Hangover.
Yeah.
No.
Who was in The Hangover?
You're thinking of the wrong. It was Zach Galifianakis was in it, and then the guy from A Star Is
Oh,
Born,
Bradley Cooper, Ed
that's it.
Helms.
Yeah, that's it.
Idiot.
Yeah.
And Ken Jeong.
Yeah, who you were thinking of a different series?
The 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Or,
I just like
Grown
Paul
Ups
Rudd.
or something like
Paul
that.
Rudd's great.
Yeah, Paul Rudd is hilarious.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, what's up? It's Jeff. How you doing?
Hi, Jeff. What's up, dude?
I got one that's you're gonna appreciate and one you're gonna be kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
So the first one, the normal one, would be Bedtime for Bonzo, Ronald Reagan, former president.
That's a real good one. And in the same era, I believe that J. Alfred Muggs was a panelist on the Today Show, a chimpanzee who would sit there with a cup of coffee, and he was like a panelist on the Today Show.
So my ridiculous one The Great Grape Ape cartoons.
I mean, it's a cartoon ape.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still an ape. There was a video, an obscure video game called Congo Bongo. It was kind of like a 3D Donkey Kong where this ape sat up here. Instead of sitting on top of a skyscraper, he sat like way off in the distance, and you had to jump on all these boxes and go get him. It was like a 3D.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
Congo Bongo was cool. Oh, man, Grape Ape. He was awesome. Very obscure. His sidekick was like Beagly Beagly. 800-771-1025. Remind me, you do watch Shrinking or you do not watch Shrinking?
I don't watch Shrinking, no.
Drew Garabo Live, hello. Can't talk about it.
Drew, I got one. Do you remember, like, Saturday morning, it was a show called Lancelot Link, The Secret Chimp?
Oh, yes, I do. Remember Magilla Gorilla? He was good, too.
Magilla Gorilla, I
That's an
remember.
older one. We're old dudes.
I thought you jumped all over that guy.
Yeah.
Because that was a cartoon.
Yes, it was. But, hey, cartoons are cool. I mean, look, monkeys are monkeys. I don't care if they're cartoons or real life.
Yeah, Lancelot was a real monkey. He come out from the bottom of that coffee table with his sunglasses on, and they had like a rock and roll group.
All right. Thanks, Viking guy. Great hearing from you, pal.
I love you.
Thanks, man. Love you back. J. Fred Muggs is a chimpanzee born in the African colony of French Cameroon that brought to New York City before his first birthday. He was bought by 2 former NBC pages and eventually appeared on a host of television shows on that network, including NBC's Today Show, where he served as a mask dude. Oh, he worked at Busch Gardens.
Oh,
Officially
nice.
retired at age 23.
Oh, local ties.
Can you imagine if we were cool enough and had a big enough budget to have like just a sidekick as a chimpanzee? Like we'd be like, so Mo, what do you think about that? Then you'd weigh in. I'd be like, what do you think? Official chimp mascot? And he'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm good.
You wouldn't want to. He'd wear a diaper.
Man? Did you see the movie Nope? Did you see that? Did you see that story about the woman that had her face ripped off? You couldn't pay me to work with a monkey.
Don't get me started on Travis the Chimp. That was an anomaly.
Yeah, anomaly.
Well, yeah,
really?
she had not given him his anxiety medication that day.
The fact that you have a monkey that needs anxiety medication, come on, man.
Well, they're just like us. They've got problems in the head.
I would never work with a monkey. It's a lot of
interesting. Now I know now I know where you draw the line. All right,
yes.
Cancel my plan to have a monkey site. Is it all because of the stupid Travis? Well, not stupid Travis, but
21 Rock Criminal Road.
What's the problem?
Send the police.
What's the problem there?
the best part of the Travis the Chimp 911 call, not the fact that Travis ripped off this lady's face. That's terrible. It is the intolerance and impatience of the 911 operator who must have skipped the week on compassion and empathy, because this man has no kind bone in his body.
But in his defense, she's speaking in fragments, sentence fragments, and he's trying to get help to her, but he don't know what's going on.
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh.
The chimp killed my friend.
Okay, in what...
What's the problem with your friend? There's a chimp screaming in the background.
In what universe are you prepared to hear the sentence, a chimp killed my friend?
Look, when you go to work as a 911 dispatcher, as I have many a shift, you got to be prepared for anything.
Come on,
you got to be
man.
prepared for a kitty cat stuck in tree. You got to be prepared for chainsaw-wielding maniac. And you definitely got to be prepared for a chimpanzee ate my friend's face.
Chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Let the police up with a gun. With a gun. Hurry
Who
up.
has a gun?
Who has a gun?
Hurry up.
See?
He's killing my girlfriend.
What is the problem?
What is the problem? He's killing my girlfriend.
But who is he?
Doesn't matter who he is. Send the cops.
Here's the call. Hey, I have a pet chimp that's attacking my friend.
She
Send
said
the
that.
cops.
She said it's a chimp is attacking my friend. And he said, what's the problem with your friend?
Police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Let the police up with a gun. With a gun.
Who has a gun?
Please hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend!
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee!
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
And there you go, right there, because this is what I was going to say. If you aren't ridiculously dumb enough to keep a chimpanzee as a pet, then you probably don't get comfortable enough or used to hearing the word or referring to them as chimp. You have to say chimpanzee. She said chimp on me. Did she just call somebody a chink? What? It's kind of racist.
Why does racism always have to be involved in every story?
Saying, you would chimp. No, we don't. We would say if someone brought from the zoo a chimpanzee in here, we would both go, "Wow, that's a cool chimpanzee." We wouldn't go chimp.
I most certainly would. I would make chimp and ain't easy references. I'd be like chimp with a limp. I'd be chimp.
You need to work for 911.
He ripped their part! Hurry up!
With a gun.
Hurry up, please!
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please! You shoot him!
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey.
It's not a monkey. It's a chimp.
How about monkey?
He ripped your face off!
He ripped her face off.
He's trying to attack me! Please,
Okay,
hurry!
I need you to calm down a little bit.
Please, calm down a little bit. Your best friend's laying there with her face full of blood. She's wearing a blood mask as a chimp tears her asunder. Could you just calm down a little bit?
Wait, can you put yourself away? I don't want the monkey attacking you.
Wait, hurry up!
Put yourself away.
They're on the way, man.
They gotta shoot him, please!
Oh, man.
Don't call me in hysterics because you were dumb enough to keep a chimpanzee as a pet.
That's what 911 is there for.
I need you to calm down. Bring it down a notch, Drew.
Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew, this is Jerry. I got my son Silas here. He has one for you. Go ahead, Silas.
What up, Silas?
Hey, Drew, don't forget about Curious George.
Thank you very much. Now, was there ever a live action Curious George, Silas? All I know is that cartoon with the Jack Johnson songs. That's all I know.
I think so. I don't know.
All right.
He said he's not sure.
Yep, I heard him. Well, thank you guys for listening to the show together. I appreciate it very much. Hope you have a great afternoon.
Yeah, you did the same.
Thanks, buddy.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
The police come! With a gun! With a gun! Hurry up!
Who has a gun?
Please, hurry up!
Should go very well together.
Killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
This is Curious George.
Who's killing your friend?
The gritty version.
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
He ripped your part! Hurry up! Hurry up, please!
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please! You shoot him!
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey.
He ripped your face off!
He ripped her face off.
This world keeps spinning.
This is a Monday mashup that you didn't know you needed right there. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
Hey, this is Ken.
What up, dude?
Suzanne from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Suzanne. Oh, yeah, there was a monkey in that movie, wasn't there? I forgot
Yeah, they
all about
rescued it. The girls tricked them into rescuing all the
God, Eliza
the animals.
Dushku was so hot in that movie. She's got such an unfortunate name, but damn was she hot. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Dushku.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing just peachy.
Good.
So I wondered if anybody mentioned Planet of the Apes.
That's interesting. Those are more CGI monkeys. There wasn't a real monkey to be found in those,
they
right?
were makeup, prosthetics.
Well, no, they had I think in the third one, one of the made up guys. I think his name was Caesar.
Caesar, yeah.
To the zoo, and they had chimpanzees in cages, and they were saying that's where his parents came from, the zoo or something.
Oh yeah, those are sad movies.
Not the original trilogy.
No. The newer ones with like Marky Mark. It was like Caesar.
Yeah.
Must die.
No, he wasn't in that one. Marky Mark was in the Tim Burton awful remake, and then they relaunched it again.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what.
So many reboots. Great concept.
The original it remains.
Yeah.
It's one of the most dystopian classics with one of the best twist endings ever.
Statue of Liberty buried up to the sand. Oh my God, it was Earth all along.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler. Drew Garabo Live. Hello.
Hey, Drew. I love the show. Listen every day.
Thank you.
I got one, the most recent I can think of.
All
Since
right.
we started with BJ and the Bear, and we've gone up. I think the most recent was Friends with that little monkey. That was the most recent.
Did not know they had a monkey on Friends. Was it their pet? Was it a companion monkey?
It was
a
Ross's
service monkey?
pet in the first 2 seasons. Yeah.
Oh, that was David Schwimmer, right?
Yes, and then the most terrifying movie, and it was probably a late 80s, 90s movie, was Monkey Shines.
Monkey Shines. I don't remember that one at all, but thank you. Let's do a phone cleanse. Let's everybody go ahead and mention what monkey you got for us. Go ahead, everybody, go.
Checks in with Paul Rubens. How about
Watch it.
All right, I heard Dunstan. Thank you. Dunstan checks in.
Congo.
Thank you, Congo. Thank you all. Thank you.
What was the Paul Rubens one? Was there
Dunstan checks in, I think.
Oh, okay.
I never saw that, but
I
think
thought there might have
Steve
been
said
one in the Big Top Pee Wee or something.
Let's see. No, it's farm animals in Big Top Pee Wee. Yeah. Oh, but I think Benicio del Toro is like the monkey man. I think like
Of course he is.
or maybe he was the Wolf Man, or maybe he was actually in a movie called Wolfman. But yes, Dunstan checks in, starring Paul Rubens, Faye Dunaway, and Jason Alexander. What a cast! All right. Well, you want the phone lines to light up on a Monday? Start talking about monkeys in movies and television. But when we come back, an artist that Maurice, myself, and every person who knows cool music on the planet is set to have a public celebration of life. I'm not sure if this is cool or not cool, but you're definitely going to help us decide next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
There's still activity blocking the right lane from an incident in St. Pete, southbound on 34th Street and 22nd Avenue North. There's also an accident along West Bay Drive at Clearwater Largo Road. Hillsborough problems include an accident clearing westbound on Lineball at the Veterans Expressway. This is Jim with traffic.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is a real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacorian Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Lightning Hockey Spring Break Camp runs March 16th through the 20th for players of all skill levels, ages 5 to 15. Participants receive on-ice and off-ice training, a spring break themed jersey, and lightning swag. Space is limited. Register today at lightninghockeydevelopment.com/icecamps.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Some clouds developing late tonight, but a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. The outlook for Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds on the warm and kind of humid day. We'll see highs in the mid-80s. No cold air in sight.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. Darling, if you want me to. You are listening to Drew Garabo Live. Thank you for doing so. Appreciate that. There is a Prince celebration of life.
Oh, yeah.
Is this cool or is this not cool? 800-771-1025. Prince is coming up, I believe, on his 10-year anniversary of his passing.
Death anniversary, if you will.
I will. And there is a Prince celebration experience up in Chanhassen, Minnesota. Look, we're never going to get to see Prince live again.
No.
But
can I add,
please.
We're never going to get the chance to see Prince in an intimate setting at the height of his popularity and instead choose to go to Applebee's again.
I mean, I just don't. I love Prince. I love I love the whole I love the whole family. I have Vanity and Morris Day and Apollonia. But man, it just seems like such a cash grab, right? Like this. I wish I could have seen Prince. I could have seen Prince.
You could have.
I wish I had seen Prince. I didn't even go to Applebee's. I just went home. What a loser I am. So I don't know.
What's the lineup here again?
I don't even understand what it is. It's Wednesday, June 3rd at Paisley Park.
Okay, Paisley Park. That's Prince.
You can book a boat cruise with your celebration of life. Early bird admission for this Prince Celebration 2026, $702.75. You're not seeing Prince. You're not going to see hologram Prince.
Are you getting the tour of Paisley Park Studios at least?
I mean, I would certainly hope so. But
I mean, that's not worth $700.
800-771-1025 is the number. It always makes me laugh when I read people. Look, there are people in the YouTube chat, and for some reason, chumps who never accomplish anything in their life seem to have an unnatural amount of disdain for LeBron James. LeBron James, in a documentary, once said he felt like the greatest player of all time after a monumental comeback against Golden State. He said, I felt like the greatest player of all time. I want to say this kindly because these are people who support the radio station and the shows. But you chump change losers who have never amounted to anything, nor will you ever, are heaping scorn and criticism on a man who has managed to last for more than 20 years in the National Basketball Association, a multiple champion. If LeBron James said, I am better than Michael Jordan, I could understand your disdain. You have a boy crush on Michael Jordan and you want to defend him, even though he doesn't need you defending him. LeBron James is one of the greatest players ever to play basketball. He's accomplished more than you, and me. You losers. You absolute losers who have done nothing. I don't want to single anybody about. Mike Bird, what have you done with your life other than sitting in bone chat for 9 hours a day, interacting with people who do stuff? What do you do? What have you done? Did you get MVP of your rec league in softball? Probably not even that. You are a loser who has accomplished nothing. LeBron James, he has done a lot. He is one of the greatest athletes on the planet who still plays basketball, even though his hairline retired about 3 years ago. It's rough. LeBron is a physical specimen. He came into this league at 18 years old with unbelievably high expectations, was labeled the chosen one even before he called himself that, and all he did was rescue Cleveland, his hometown, from mediocrity and give them a championship. LeBron James is trash. What are you? What have you done with your life? Nothing. 800-771-1025. It's always insane. The worst NBA athlete accomplished more before 9 o'clock this morning than you do in an entire year. It's insane to me. Yeah. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
How are you, man?
Oh, hi. Sorry about that. Who are you?
Tim.
Hey, Tim. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I love the NBA, man. I watch it all the time. I cannot talk NBA to anyone, especially white people in Tampa. I just think they're just kind of racist. They love football, but they can't talk about basketball. I think they can't get over the Black Lives Matter on the basketball courts. But I LeBron James, man.
Let's just slow it down. Just slow it down.
Sure.
Slow it down a little bit. Because I'm not saying there's no truth to what you're saying. However, there may be some sentiment that the social justice movement of the NBA turned some people off, which I get. They tune into sports to watch entertainment, not to be challenged on their civic beliefs and whatnot. I get that. Doesn't mean they're automatically racist. Just means they might want to put on a product where social causes aren't necessarily shoved in their face. It does seem a little bit weird to see some of the honkies on the bench in the NBA wearing Black Lives Matter shirts. But it doesn't automatically make them racist just because they're not watching the NBA. I like the NBA. Is it a better product than it is now than it was 20 years ago? Good God, no. But I like watching it. I'll talk a little hoops with you.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love it, man. But LeBron James, man, he definitely belongs on the Mount Rushmore of NBA players.
Of course.
I mean, he's already got more assists than Magic Johnson, which Magic Johnson, he's got 10. I mean, what can you say with this guy? He did a great job in the NBA. You're right, for 20-plus years.
Top 5 scorer in NBA history. Like, if you've scored more points than everyone in the NBA other than 4 other people, you're a stud. You know what I mean? Like, it does. Oh, he's trash. Why don't you just get a placard that says, "I don't know anything about sports," and go stand on a crowded corner somewhere? 800-771-1025. What are we using for metrics? Championships? Okay. Jordan then is the GOAT. He's got the most Jordan had that killer instinct. You know, there will never be another Jordan. And the fact that he came along in our lifetime is amazing.
Yeah.
We got to watch him from North Carolina to retirement, and it's been incredible. And now he's killing it in the auto racing realm. You know, we got to watch Kobe, another incredible player who unfortunately came along after Michael Jordan. So it's like, oh, well, he's not Jordan. No, of course he's not Jordan. He's Kobe.
Yeah.
Now he's dead. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Good afternoon. Edward here.
Hey,
how are
Edward.
you?
By the way, I never wanted to be in a position where I'm defending LeBron James because I'm not a LeBron fan. That is the ironic part of it all. I am not a LeBron James fan. I just appreciate greatness when I see it, and the man is greatness personified. Sorry, Edward. Go ahead.
I'm from Cleveland. I've known about LeBron before most people knew about him because I was there. He is from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a LeBron fan, but I do admit he is in the top 10 of all time.
Sure.
But I don't like him. I don't like sports in general concerning college sports or basketball or NBA. I do like hockey.
Why don't you like basketball?
I don't like the business part of it. That's tied into the gambling part of it. That's where people are worth in the billions.
Well,
LeBron's probably worth.
You know, that happens in the NFL and Major League Baseball and the National Hockey League too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But not hockey as much. But
true.
I don't consider myself a failure because I don't make the money, but I consider myself a success because I worked UPS for 38 years.
Well, yeah, you are a success. Absolutely. That is accomplishing something. But you're not trashing LeBron. You're just saying you don't care for the man. That's great. You don't have to. I'm not a huge fan of LeBron, the person. But it's the people who's trash. He's trash. Really. He's provided an incredible life for his kids, for his wife. He does philanthropic work, but he's
not for less fortunate people.
Right, but he's trash. He opened up a series of schools for less fortunate kids, but he's trash. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, it's Rick. How are you today?
Hey, Rick. What's up, buddy?
Hey, well, sort of want to agree with you 100%. I don't particularly care for LeBron's actions and stuff sometimes, but I think he is a outstanding NBA player.
Sure.
I'm actually from Akron, Ohio, which is 45 minutes south of Cleveland, where LeBron grew up.
Yep.
When my daughter was in cheer, I used to work for the Akron Zips football team in the concession stands to earn her credits. Long story short, I was there at the game that LeBron gave away at halftime over 500 bicycles to all the youthful kids in the city of Akron.
That's
I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
That was a sight to see, and it brought tears to my eyes.
Hell yeah.
So anybody that says anything about LeBron that he is not, he's trash, well, you got it right. They're nothing but a piece of, and I won't say it.
Boo! Ooh, he's not going to say it, Bo.
I'm going to do it.
800-771-1025 is the number. Good afternoon. It's Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, this is Anthony, Drew.
What up, Tony?
What's up? You said he was in top 5. No, he's the leading scorer in the NBA.
Well, isn't that top 5?
He's the leading.
But that's top 5, right?
That's number 1. Yeah.
Number 1. Just my math is kind of weird today. Is number 1 in the top 5? Mo, is 1 in 1 through 5?
Man,
absolutely.
You made it seem like he was farther down the list. He's number 1.
I didn't make it seem like nothing, sir. I said he was in the top 5 in scoring in the NBA, and I'll stand by that. I was absolutely right.
Could be you interpreted it that way.
Bill Russell has 10 rings. If you want to go by rings, Bill
I
Russell
don't want to go by rings, but that's what people use as metrics. I said people use that as a metric for greatness. I don't necessarily. I mean, obviously, you're great if you have 10 rings or 5 rings or even 1 ring.
But technically, can't you have not really played that great or that at all and still have a ring?
Oh, dude,
So
Mark Madsen has a ring for the Lakers, and he didn't play a minute. I mean, he played a minute, but it wasn't that great. Yeah, so, but I mean, if you get 10
Robert
rings.
Ory, Robert Ory's got 7.
Yeah, I mean, he's good, but he ain't the GOAT. But yes, LeBron James, not only in the top 5, but the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. As of early 2026, he surpassed 42,500 career points, but he's trash. 800-771-1025. More points than Kareem. More points than Kobe. More points than Jordan, but he's trash. Yeah, okay. Just don't forget to clock out when you leave the job today, okay? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
I am Corey, and I want to say, if y'all are, I just tuned in, but I want to say, if y'all are talking about LeBron, don't forget about the 2011 Dirk Nowitzki run where they beat the first big 3 in that championship, and he ran through everybody, swept Kobe.
I'm aware. No,
Kobe,
listen, my man. I'm an enormous Dirk Nowitzki fan. I think, especially for a German-born player, to do what he did in the NBA is unbelievable. He had the outside shot. He created the step-back jumper off 1 foot. He's not going to be named in the GOAT conversation. LeBron is ahead of Dirk when it comes to greatness. Don't get me wrong. Love Dirk Nowitzki, one of my favorite players and one of my favorite personalities. You're not putting Dirk on the level of a LeBron, are you? Come on, man.
Yes, I will. I will test that because he did the same thing. He stayed with the team for 21 years.
That doesn't mean he's great. That just means he's comfortable staying with one team. That has nothing to do with greatness. That just means he stayed with one. Whoa. Pump the brakes. I know you get worked up when you talk about big Germans. You think about that big wiener schnitzel as you all loose with the profanity.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Look.
But just get the hell out of here. Where does Dirk Nowitzki rank on scoring? Nowitzki live now? Who cares? That was the autocomplete. Somebody wants to know where Dirk Nowitzki lives now? Rank in scoring in NBA all time. Let's see. 7th, almost top 5. LeBron's top 5. 800-771-1025. And what sucks is I like Dirk Nowitzki more than I like LeBron James. But I can separate myself from it and go, okay. And if you're making the Mount Rushmore of NBA greatness in my lifetime, just in my lifetime, okay? So Bill Russell, barely in my lifetime. Kareem, barely in my lifetime. You go Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Now, you younger kids are going, what about Steph Curry? You're right. Steph Curry is phenomenal. I will always, always, always preach for Larry Joe Bird, the pride of French Lick, Indiana. Why in the hell did we get off on this tangent when we should have been talking about Prince? Now we're going to talk about war. See what you did?
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Come roll with us for 102.5 The Bone and Drew Garabo Live's Down to Bowl. The 5th annual Down to Bowl event is happening Saturday, March 21st from noon to 3 p.m. at Pin Chasers Veterans Location. Join Drew Garabo Live for a great time, raising money for a great cause, with all of the proceeds going to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Head to theboneonline.com now to register and find out how you can come roll with us. The 5th annual Down to Bowl with Drew Garabo Live and 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Achieva Credit Union. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Expect major delays in St. Pete along northbound I-275 from an accident blocking the left lane just past 38th Avenue North. And an earlier bad crash is still affecting all directions along 34th Street at 22nd Avenue North. In Hillsborough, there's an accident clearing westbound on Linebaugh at the Veterans Expressway. This is Jim with traffic.
The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, still growing. Today is the Titan Contracting Grand Parade Day. Parade starts at 1 p.m. It's also Chick-fil-A Ride-a-thon Day. Bring any Chick-fil-A proof of purchase and get $5 off and ride all day for only $20. Plus, get a voucher for a free Polar Pop at Circle K with each Midway wristband purchase. It's Gene Watson at 3:30. And at 7:30, Legends of Love with Brian McKnight, Genuine, and Ruben Studdard on the Wish Farm soundstage. Tomorrow features Sandy Patty and Lauren Daigle. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, now through March 8th, with hundreds of exhibits, arts and crafts, free entertainment, rides, and awesome food, including Plant City's delicious strawberry shortcake. Get details and tickets today at flstrawberryfestival.com or visit a participating public supermarket for discount admission tickets. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, still growing.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible deal through the month of March. 31 days of spring savings. You buy 2 windows or doors, you get the third for 60% off, plus no money down, 0 payments, 0% interest for 18 months. You will love the way they make your house look beautiful. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com for Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to badgerbobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Come cheer on the victor as Victor Hovland defends his title, and the Valspar Championship celebrates 25 years of premier PGA Tour golf action. With superstars galore and award-winning fan hospitality and family fun. March 17th through the 22nd at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Country stars Tyler Hubbard and Lee Brice co-headline the free Valspar live concert presented by Chick-fil-A. Come celebrate 25 years of PGA Tour golf. Get your tickets and parking at ValsparChampionship.com.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin, and boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost, So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.79% APR 5.81% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
You know, when something breaks at your house, you don't want to have to guess who to call. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Co. They handle air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, and they've been taking care of Bay Area homeowners for over 30 years. With more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service guarantees, new customers save 10% off on any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all.
So, you'll never hear me claim to be an expert on global conflicts. I don't know jack crap about it or why it happens or why wars are fought. I tend to think that a lot of the times about money, oil.
Good God, y'all.
I am mostly a pacifist. I don't like war, not a fan. I don't understand. Here's the thing. Iran has been a nemesis since I can remember. I remember in the 80s, I turned 11 in 1980, and by the end of the decade, I was 20. And when you're raised in the climate of hating the Ayatollah Khomeini, fearing that World War III is going to erupt at any time. Iran has always been more than just a burr in the saddle, if you will. They've been an enemy. No U.S. president has really done anything to conquer that. What started the hostage situation? Was it the Shah of Iran?
It was Shah, yeah.
He was seeking refuge in the U.S., trying to get political asylum, and then I don't know what happened to make them hold our hostages hostage, but I know that Jimmy Carter negotiated for the ending and the release of the hostages, and then Ronald Reagan took office the day they were released.
Correct. Something like that.
Yeah, I remember all those things, but we still didn't go to war with them, right? Like they had our hostages over, I think, 100 American citizens for months, and we didn't attack them then. But now, and I'm a Jewish American, but now we are in alliance or alignment with Israel, and we are bombing the hell out of Iran. And today, the chatter about boots on the ground is getting louder. And that's what I want to know your opinion on. It's one thing to fight a war with drones and planes and fighter jets dropping bombs. Are you okay or not okay with young men and women who enlisted in service of the United States of America? And they will tell you, yes, this is what we signed up for. But as an armchair observer of it, are you okay or not okay knowing that we might very well require boots on the ground in Iran? 800-771-1025. Again, the war machine creates jobs, industries, if you will, but jobs for people here in Tampa Bay and McDill.
Yes.
Peace ain't no good for business.
Peace ain't good for business.
Right. That's true. And peace sells, but who's buying is the great Megadeth
yeah,
said.
there you go.
But when I read today that there were 6 fatalities already, I learned this past year that casualties are not automatically deaths. We lost 6 unnamed men and women. If we put boots on the ground in Iran, we will undoubtedly not just lose more lives, more men and women are going to come back with PTSD. We're going to not only lose lives, we are going to wreck people and families. Yeah. And for what? Didn't we already take out their nuclear armaments?
Obliterated, I believe, was the term, Drew.
I thought that's what they said. Obliterated.
Obliterated.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi, this is Kimberly
Hi,
from
Kimberly.
Bradenton.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you very much. What can I do for you?
I'm just calling because I just sent my 2 twin boys that are 20 years old. They just started in the Army. They're actually in boot camp right now.
Oh, my goodness.
So, and my oldest son is in the Army, too. So it is hard. They did sign up to be soldiers, but it's hard, to watch what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm really, really glad that you called because you can give me a very unique perspective on what it's like for a mom to be so proud of your kids for wanting to serve this country, undoubtedly, but you can also kind of give us some insight on how it feels to know that they might be sent off overseas, boots on the ground in Iran, fighting for what? You know what I mean?
Right.
How does that feel?
And they're so young. So it's like they know they are the 1%, that they are, sacrificing their lives, and potentially they could be. They knew what they were signing up for. We had long discussions. My husband is a veteran, so we tried to make sure that they were, aware of what they were signing up for.
Yeah.
But, it's hard. It's definitely hard to know that we don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with all the why we're at war, based what the news says or portrays, but they signed up to be, a soldier and serve.
Yeah, that's very interesting you say it because we we read the news story and we see boots on the ground, and it's not like the soldiers are unnamed, but we don't have a personal connection to them. All we think is we don't want our young people losing their lives.
Right.
You've got kids. I mean, and 20 years old, as you know, still a damn kid, you know, and barely out of high school, and now going through boot camp, which can't be any picnic, getting ready to quite possibly be deployed overseas, Mom.
Yeah, well, they actually are saying boot camp's not that bad. They're like, the food's not that bad. But, yeah, I knew one of them wanted to. They're identical twins. So I knew one of them always wanted to and the other one didn't. But then he just pulled his brother in. And
what an interesting situation. Man, there's a movie to be made there, quite possibly with Pauly Shore called In the Army
it's
Now.
Very fresh. It's very new.
Wow, yeah, I bet it is. Well, good luck to you, Mom. I know that their dad, I'm sure, is so proud of them, and I'm sure you are too.
So proud.
But I'm going to keep them in my thoughts and prayers as I think about those young men and women who are unfortunately going to be on the front lines dealing with this, and you know, Donald Trump will he will grab the bull by the horns.
Listen, from the moment Hegseth announced Operation Epstein Fury, I said
that's Epic Fury, Mo. Epic.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Epic Fury.
You see how the confusion would be there.
Sure. Trump tells CNN big wave yet to come in war with Iran. Big wave.
Oh, this is all just we're as everybody should know, this is the very start of it. It hasn't, you're talking 6 deaths in, it has not even started to get ugly yet.
And if you want to look at why it's happening, 3 stories down on the CNN, U.S. stocks recover, gold rises, and oil surges as war with Iran spreads.
Oh, there you go.
800-771-1025. Now other countries are getting drawn in. There's been significant escalation.
Well, Iran did go after a lot of people. They did kind of. They're just volleying bombs.
That is true.
All over.
Because they know that they're going to hit an American-friendly country. They're like, oh, Dubai hotel, boop. Oh, Qatar.
Bye-bye,
okay,
Dubai,
boop.
yeah.
Oh, is that an oil rig out there in Saudi Arabia? Adios. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
I believe Iran was responsible for when we boycotted the Olympics in 74 or 5?
I thought it was. Oh, is this a D's Nuts joke?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
The U.S. Olympic team did not compete in the Olympics because of terrorism. I remember around that time with Carter and Reagan.
I think we boycotted 70. No, we boycotted 80, didn't we? Because then the Russians boycotted 84 in L.A., right? Do I have that right?
There was so much going on and so many dates, boycotts, events. I mean, I couldn't keep track.
Here's the only thing I've noticed. There's a single news network. I don't care what it is, right, left, ABC, NBC, Sky News, whatever right thing. No one's talking about the Epstein files right now. I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I unfortunately have to think that that's part of this. By the way, I was correct accidentally. In 1980, following the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, President Jimmy Carter led a boycott joined by 65 nations. American athletes were forbidden from competing in the 1980 Moscow Olympics. Yeah. I mean, they were in Moscow.
Yeah, come on, man.
Which is very interesting because in 84, they were in Los Angeles, and the Russians boycotted that. And if I remember correctly, McDonald's ended up paying a fortune because they had those scratch-off games where if the U.S. won gold, you'd win like a Big Mac, you know? And because there were no Russians competing against us, I think the U.S. put up a hell of a medal count. I could be wrong. Medal count 1984 Summer Olympics. Okay. I believe the U.S. kicked major ass.
We did. Well, yeah, of course. You take the Russians out of the equation.
The United States dominated the 1984 Summer Olympics. I remember so much of that. I used to be so into the Olympics. I even watched like the women's gymnastics. It was Mary Lou Retton. And then men's gymnastics, there was a dude named Tim Daggett. I remember that because it rhymed with something. Man, what an Olympic Games that was. I think that was the one where Greg Louganis was a diver, right?
Did you say Greg Louganis?
No, Louganis. Come on, Mo. What do you think I am? 174 total medals for the U.S., 83 gold, 61 silver, 30 bronze.
Man, it was a massacre, Drew.
Second place, Romania.
Woo!
with 53 medals. So we lapped the field on that one. Romania. What did they medal in? Dracula? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Romanians.
Hi, this is Mindy. Great show today,
thanks.
guys.
Thank you.
Veteran. I was the kid that went in to get my student loans repaid, and then 9/11 happened.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, but it no regrets. No regrets. I was
good.
on for about 5.5 years in between both sandboxes, but yes, we did lose a lot. I don't really want to talk about what's going on right now, but just a little information that's interesting of where I used to work, JSOC. So
What is? I'm
Jimmy
sorry.
Carter
Please forgive my idiocy. What is JSOC?
Okay. So JSOC is Joint Special Operations Command.
Okay.
They're the headquarters for SEAL Team 6, those that got Osama bin Laden.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I used to work there, and the whole reason that task force was organized was because of Operation Eagle Claw. And it's when Jimmy Carter tried to get the military to go get the hostages from Iran.
Oh.
And it was an epic fail.
Oh, no.
Like we landed, landed at C-130, ran into a refueling plane. Like it didn't even get off the ground. And so that's when, in 1980, the JSOC Congress said, look, we need a joint task force so when this happens again. So everything you're kind of seeing now, like remember in Venezuela, when they just went in?
Yep.
That was Delta Force.
Okay.
They are under JSOC.
Okay.
So America kind of learned that they needed, a specialized joint task force, and it was all because so we've got history. Too long ago in the 80s.
Yeah.
So
all right. So then, I mean, you've got tremendous insight and experience. How do you feel about what's going on right now? How do you feel about the possibility of boots on the ground in Iran and what's been going on so far?
So since I've been out of the system since 2019, I don't have exact intel, but I will tell you that when I got out in 2017, the Department of Defense threats were, because we were for so long, we were terrorism, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, where'd all the terrorists go? Because the threat became electronic warfare, nuclear, and anything that had to do with cyber. So the threats went from, the Middle Eastern countries to, when I was in, it was China, Russia, North Korea, and then Iran. Yeah. So since I got out in 2019, that might have changed. Okay. So I don't know what the intel is. I'm like you guys. I'm just what I'm seeing on the news, and that is never the entire story.
No, and I think finally Americans are bright enough to know that we're not being told the entire story. We may not know what's happening, but we know that whatever they're telling us on the news is not the entire story. Hey, thank you very much for your phone call. You really helped us learn a lot, and I'm glad you served our country, and I'm really, really grateful for the conversation today.
All right. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it, Mindy. This is the only Iran I recognize. Not a lot of people know this is about the country Iran.
It really is.
It's so far away. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew. How y'all doing?
Really good, man. What's your name?
My name is Pat.
Pleasure
I'm
to speak with
veteran.
you. Thank you, Pat, for your service. Appreciate that.
Air Force veteran, yeah. Hey, today we don't do, there's not a lot of boots on the ground anymore, except like the lady ahead of me was saying that, Delta Force
JSOC
will go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And, usually CIA is ahead of them. CIA pulls a lot of this stuff out of a hat while they're there,
Oh, geez. So how do we feel about the potential of boots on the ground, sir? How do we, Pat, how do we feel about...
I don't believe we're going to do it.
Oh, good.
I don't think Trump is interested in that. We do a lot of air campaigns and drones, They have so much good technology. I feel like a lot of the boys are safe.
Okay.
And one of my sons is over in that area also, but I feel confident in our military.
Good. God bless him. If you got a kid over there and you still feel confident in our military, then the rest of us should follow suit. Thank you for your service, and thank you for your phone call.
Yes, sir. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you do the same. And please, I don't know if I say this enough, just know that I realize and greatly appreciate the fact that I am only able to speak my mind freely on this radio because of the brave men and women who serve our country and fought for our enduring freedom. We have a beautiful country. It's not perfect, but we have so many freedoms where we can get on a radio. It's not state-run radio. We can talk about our genuine feelings about conflict. We don't have to feed you this propaganda. We may not be the most insightful source for up-to-the-minute information on global conflict, but we get to talk to people like that and understand that we're all real people and we're all just trying to figure this out. I hope that guy's right in that we're not going to see boots on the ground over there. We've already lost 6 U.S. troops killed. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hi, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
This is Ron.
Hi, Ron. How you doing today, man?
Good, good. Hey, does anybody remember that in 1980, the USA won the Olympic gold medal?
Just one?
In hockey.
Oh, well, yes. Do you believe in miracles? Right, yeah.
Well, it's been 46 years since they did it, and they did it this year.
Well, yeah, I think that was a big topic of conversation last week when they won the gold medal. They said they hadn't done it in 46 years, Ron.
Yeah, but you guys said that we boycotted the Olympics. How can we win the gold medal if we boycotted?
I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. There is a Summer Olympics and there is a Winter Olympics. I'm not so sure that that information might have reached you.
Well, no, but I just thought the hockey was Winter Olympics, but maybe I'm wrong.
It is Winter Olympics versus Summer Olympics.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Now he's got me doubting myself.
Well, again, a lot of dates and events were being bandied about, Drew. Inevitably, there will be a confused statement here or there.
Okay, so let me just check. Hold on one second. The U.S. men's hockey team won the gold medal at the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York. They clinched. Now, this is interesting. Was there a 1980 Summer Olympics as well? Did they do the same year? 1980 Summer Olympics. Because I think that was the one that was in Russia. The 1980 Summer Olympics were held in Moscow, Soviet Union from July 19th to August 3rd, 1980. Now, this is a dumb question. Are the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics on the same schedule? In other words, are they frequently the same year?
I think so. I think it's an Olympic year.
Okay.
But that's what I think, not no.
Are the Winter and Summer Olympics in the same year? Summer and Winter Olympics were held in the same year from the inaugural Winter Games in 24 through 92.
Oh, and then they stopped it.
To create a 2-year alternating cycle for better commercialization, of course, and reduced logistical strain, the IOC moved the next Winter Games to 94, separating the schedules. So, yes, sir, to your point, the U.S. boycotted the Summer Olympics in 80, but not the Winter Olympics, where the USA won gold in the Winter Olympics. We didn't participate in the Summer Olympics. Thank you. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, this is Clark.
Hi, Clark. What's up, dude?
Hey, all this talk about boots on the ground and going to Iran really harkens back to what Bush was saying back in the day about Bush Jr., that is, about we got to go get them before they come get us and all that hoopla, and they ended up not even having any sort of capability to get us.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I'm glad you said that, Clark. I kind of had that same thought. Is Iran a threat to us right now? Like, are they a threat to you and me living in America? Are they going to come get us right now? I don't know that they're a viable threat. Are they? I don't know.
I really don't think they are. And it's like, I don't see the need to put our young men and women in harm's way for seemingly absolutely nothing.
You echoed my thoughts exactly, and I'm glad you said it. I don't, I just can't get down with this.
Well, you have to understand, too, you're leaving out the fact that we're helping our allies. your tribe, Israel, Drew. They are largely responsible for us being over there.
I ain't got no tribe.
Come on now. Now's not the time to back away from it.
I'm Jewish, but I don't know nothing about no tribe.
You know you rolling with Netanyahu.
I don't think I am. I'm not. I don't roll with any politicians.
Why do you have a tattoo that says "Net's my boy"?
I don't. You can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery if you have any tattoos at all. So therefore, I don't have any. Hello, Drew Garabo Live, Tampa Wood Cup. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who are you?
My name's Joseph. Yeah, so I've been recovering from an operation recently, and I've been doom scrolling like crazy because I'm stuck in bed.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, but I never really did that before, and now it's pretty interesting to see. So when they bombed the Tel Aviv headquarters or whatnot, and then I saw one post that said that was Tel Aviv, then I saw another post that it was Iran, and now I get the whole thing with the social media trying to influence one way or the other, and we don't know what to believe. I mean, it's been back and forth like crazy, and I really didn't understand that until just recently, where I've been like, all right, now I got some time to doom scroll. But it's insane. The propaganda is crazy. It's crazy.
And you know, the people that you know on Facebook, like the ones you know in real life, you know they're not bots and you know they're not being influenced. But how many of us have Facebook friends that we think is a real person? We've never met them before, and all of a sudden they start spouting opinions and insight onto this global conflict, and we get influenced, if you will, by them because we don't know enough to have an opinion of ourselves. So we read, oh, we got to get them before they get us. Okay, makes sense. No other president had the balls to go in there and do something before Trump. Okay, makes sense. But then you take a step back and go, are we just being manipulated by the media? Yeah, we probably are, right?
Yeah, because at the same time, when I was thinking Tel Aviv was being bombed by Iran, then I was seeing another post saying that Iran was being bombed by Tel Aviv. I don't know. It was the same post. It was the same post. It was the same video.
Oh man!
So
what if we all embrace the words of Boy George and Culture Club? Can we all agree with this? Can we just all not agree with what Culture Club tried to tell us in '84? We should really listen to Boy George on more issues.
You know that song nearly brought down the entire band.
As well, they should have. The other dudes in Culture Club should have gone, Boy George, that song sucks. War is stupid and people are stupid. GTFO. Give me Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Karma Chameleon.
Hey, how you doing?
What up, buddy?
Hey, you ever see the movie Wag the Dog?
No. I think I read some of the book. Travolta's in that, yeah?
No.
No?
Hoffman.
I'm not sure, but
Hoffman.
Oh,
and De Niro.
It's where the media is telling us there's a war, but there's not a war to cover up something else that's going on here.
Uh-oh. Do you think we're telling you there's a war and there's not a war? I don't know if there's a war. What war? What'd I say?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know anything. I don't know nothing.
Actually, he doesn't know the plot of Wag the Dog either. Actually, it's the government that enlists a Hollywood producer to create a fictionalized war hero to get the president out of a sex scandal. So actually, this is Wag the Dog.
Okay.
Yeah, he was completely wrong. The media was not the enemy in Wag the Dog.
And I was thinking of Primary Colors, which has John Travolta.
That's correct.
I knew there was some political movie that had Travolta.
You just got to insert Travolta in everything, don't
so
you?
Great. Close personal friend of the show.
He's not in every movie, Drew.
Yes, actually. That's where you're wrong on that. Sorry, Mo. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you?
Is it me?
Hello?
Hey, I'm Josh. How are you?
Hey, Josh, it's you. What's up, buddy?
Quick question.
You
mentioned that being Jewish, you're not allowed to be buried in a Jewish cemetery if you have a tattoo.
That's what they say.
Was that requirement waived for Holocaust survivors?
Well, I would certainly hope so. Those aren't exactly.
It's me as well.
Those certainly aren't tattoos. But let me. You know what? I'm going to ask Google because,
don't ask Google that question.
It's a fair question.
They were forced.
It's a great question.
It's not.
It's not a great question. It's a fair question. Are Holocaust survivors, but you autocomplete. What do you think the autocomplete is? Are Holocaust survivors still alive?
Oh.
Yeah, they are, because there's I
don't think there's a lot.
Are Holocaust victims allowed to be buried in Jewish cemeteries? Boy, that'd be a dick of a rabbi to say no on that one, right? Here we go.
No doubt.
Yes, Holocaust victims are absolutely allowed to be buried in Jewish cemeteries. Halachic law authorities rule that victims who are murdered, including those whose remains are cremated against their wills by the Nazis, are considered martyrs and are entitled to a proper Jewish burial to accord them dignity.
Nice.
Now, I believe, sir, if you are a fellow member of the tribe, our people do not believe in heaven, nor do they believe in hell. So if you get buried in a Jewish cemetery and you got tattoos, you ain't going to hell anyway. You're just going to rot there, right?
Right.
You got some ink on you, Jew boy? I do.
I do not.
I do. Don't get them. You will see you. What is? I'm just thinking out loud. If you don't go to hell or heaven, then what would be the point in not allowing people with a ink to be buried in a Jewish cemetery? Do Jews believe in heaven? Yes. Jews generally believe in an afterlife. I've greatly misspoken. I terribly apologize to all my Jewish brethren. Jews generally believe in an afterlife, often referred to as Olam Haba, the world to come, or Gan Eden, the Garden of Eden.
Oh.
Though Judaism focuses more on life in the world than on the afterlife, which is what we should all do.
Absolutely.
Let's party like it's 1999.
Absolutely. The afterlife can't be as fun as this.
Hope not. Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, guys. This is Skip the Trip.
Hey, what's up, Skip?
Yep. I had to my phone.
Totally agree. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Tell you what, call of the year.
Phenomenal. Great insight. Very well articulated. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, guys. How are you today?
Oh, awesome. Hello. We get CJ's input now.
How did you even know that? Oh, from Jiminy Crickets. Okay. I just wanted to give you guys a call. You know, I hesitated to call in about this when we were talking about Iran and everything going on. I have a family member who is an uncle. Married.
Hold on one second. You've got a family member who's an uncle? That is bizarre.
Okay,
that is some crazy-ish right there. Mo, you got a family member who's an uncle?
I believe I do, Drew.
Man, not me, man. I had one, but he's dead. I ain't got no family members that are uncles. I don't want any part of that.
It goes to the story about, when we were talking about Iran and everything. And it's great that we all discuss it, but this particular person in the family...
This uncle that we're speaking of, is that who we're talking about? This uncle of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from 9/11 till now, involved in, and I will tell you, I don't know much. I just know that listen.
Okay, sure.
There's so much that is secretive that is done behind the scenes. That much I know. And so I'm just sharing my opinion.
Sure.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders and go, man, I mean, it's great to discuss it, but what do I know?
That's really the perfect call to take at the end of the segment. I got to say, a radio host lives for moments like that. When you can allow a caller to take center stage and deliver words with impact that means so much to so many people. We're all just looking for a little comfort right now.
That's it.
And I don't know about you. I certainly found immense comfort in what CJ from New Jersey said when she said she just shrugs her shoulders and says, what do I know? I think we're all shrugging our shoulders and saying, what does CJ know? 800-771-1025. She's fun. We're going to come back and give away some stuff for this week. Look, I put some effort into this game. Not that I don't ever put effort into games that I create for you fine people every afternoon, but in this case, I put thought into it and I put effort into it, and it all centers around the fact that Florida, our fine state in which we live right now, Florida, was ranked the 4th most sinful state. I think it's crazy that there are 3 states more sinful than us. But Florida is the 4th most sinful state. Now, these states were evaluated across 7 categories of sinful behavior: anger and hatred, excesses and vices, jealousy, greed, lust, vanity, and laziness. Those are misnomers, because you know the 7 deadlies off the top of your head, right, Mo?
Come on. Lust.
Yep.
Greed.
Yep.
Let me do this.
Okay.
Lust.
Yep.
Greed.
Yep.
Gluttony. Sloth.
Yep.
Lust, greed, gluttony, sloth. Envy.
Yep.
Lust, greed, envy, sloth.
You got 5 of them. Come on.
There are 7 deadly
There are.
sins.
I know.
Trying to do my Morgan Freeman. Lust, greed, sloth, envy, gluttony.
Yep.
Love. Hey, one more. Name of love.
What's the name of that song?
That song is Pride.
Thank you.
Pride. And did I say slothery?
Well, it's just sloth.
Okay, did I get that?
We're screwed. This game will be fun, though, and you can win some stuff next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Expect delays up to 30 minutes in Tampa from a crash blocking the center lane along northbound I-275 at Bush. In Pinellas, an accident eastbound on Gandy Boulevard as the right lane blocked just before I-275. Another wreck's causing some blockage eastbound on Bryan Dairy at US 19. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Golden Diamond Source wants to be your family jeweler. Don't wait any longer to find that one-of-a-kind perfect engagement ring for that special someone in your life. The Golden Diamond Source can help you trade in your old, broken, busted jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. And with gold prices at record highs, now is the best time. They only sell natural diamonds at Golden Diamond Source, and if it's real love, shouldn't it be real natural diamonds? With the Gold and Diamond Source first-time buyer program, you can learn all about the 4 C's and the different shapes and styles. They are able to show you a huge selection of inventory to choose from. With 0% financing for up to 5 years, if you finance $5,000, that'll only be $83 a month. Make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater, or goldanddiamond.com.
It's the love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroptampa.com.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 35% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I want to talk to you about testosterone. Now, most men's health clinics treat all patients with unapproved, compounded testosterone made with chemicals and synthesized testosterone imported from China or elsewhere. It's all about money, as that cheap junk maximizes their profits. When you're talking about your health, you want someone that's concerned about your health, because your health should matter, and that means making the right choice, as I did over 10 10 years ago with a genuine medical provider like the Centers for Men's Health that treats with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care with 18 local treatment centers. I'm going to give you those numbers again. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care and 18 local treatment centers. C4MH.com. James DiRespino, MD, one of the founders and one of my very good friends because he cares about me.
The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, still growing. Today is the Titan Contracting Grand Parade Day. Parade starts at 1 p.m. It's also Chick-fil-A Ride-a-thon Day. Bring any Chick-fil-A proof of purchase and get $5 off and ride all day for only $20. Plus, get a voucher for a free Polar Pop at Circle K with each Midway wristband purchase. It's Gene Watson at 3:30. And at 7:30, Legends of Love with Brian McKnight, Genuine, and Ruben Studdard on the Wish Farm Soundstage. Tomorrow features Sandy Patty and Lauren Daigle. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, now through March 8th, with hundreds of exhibits, arts and crafts, free entertainment, rides, and awesome food, including Plant City's delicious strawberry shortcake. Get details and tickets today at flstrawberryfestival.com or visit a participating public supermarket for discount admission tickets. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival, still growing.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet Arch Support System.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet Arch Supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
It's time to break up with the grocery store, at least when it comes to your proteins, because we've tried it all. We've seen it all. You walk through a million times, cooked it, done that, did that last week, did that a couple weeks ago. At Wild Fork Foods, there will be more options than you know what to do with when it comes to tons of unbelievable seafood like wild sockeye salmon. They've got unbelievable ribeyes, wild game like bison, elk, and yak, with the side sauces and seasonings to go right along with them. Check them out online at wildforkfoods.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
The Lightning Hockey Spring Break Camp runs March 16th through the 20th for players of all skill levels, ages 5 to 15. Participants receive on-ice and off-ice training, a spring break themed jersey, and Lightning swag. Space is limited. Register today at lightninghockeydevelopment.com/icecamps.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet. The best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Some clouds developing late tonight, but a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. The outlook for Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds on the warm and kind of humid day. We'll see highs in the mid-80s. No cold air in sight.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
All right. This game we're about to play has nothing to do with war. It's got to do with music, because we're a very music-leaning talk show here. Maurice and myself, we're both big music fans. And the 7 deadly sins. Florida voted ranked fourth in the most sinful of our United States of America. Those 7 deadly sins are pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Sloth is laziness, just so you know. Rest of them you should figure out on your own. What I'm going to do is you're going to have to go 7 for 7 to win a prize. That's the bad news. The good news is you've got Maurice on your side. You will agree or disagree with Maurice's answer. You will not find out if you are the winner or if you've gotten any correct until you give me all 7 answers, and then I will tell you how many you got correct. If our first caller gets all 7, our first caller is our winner. Hi there. What's your name?
My name is Gareth Beck.
Who?
Gareth.
Hey,
941 Skunk Cape.
Oh, hey, Gareth. Gareth what?
Gareth Beck.
Okay. I don't know. Something weird's going on there. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Juan.
Juan. I think I called him 2 last week. How you doing, Juan?
Hey, man.
You ready to play this game?
I want to play the game.
Come on.
Getting a bad vibe from you,
Yeah.
Juan. Sorry.
I got it from when he said, "This is Juan."
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew. It's Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. You sound like a legit player of this game. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good. We'll see.
All right. We will see indeed. How are you in your 7 deadlies? Do you know them?
I know most of them. I mean, I've seen the movie a lot, and not a Catholic, but grew up in a Protestant church.
Okay, very good. I'm going to play 7 songs for you, one at a time. Mo is going to tell you what deadly sin that song represents. You will agree or disagree with Maurice. You must get all 7 correct to win a prize. You get it? You got it, Thomas?
I got it, Drew.
All right, Thomas. Song number 1, Maurice.
Tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? You can see I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I've got no place to go.
Which of these 7 deadly sins is that one, Maurice?
Oh, hey, jealousy. How you doing?
Maurice says envy. Do you agree or disagree, Thomas?
I said jealousy, envy. Yeah.
I agree.
Very good. Here's song number 2.
You better listen, better do what you're told. You haven't even touched your tuna casserole. You better chow down or it's gonna get cold.
Maurice?
Gluttony.
Maurice says gluttony. Thomas, do you agree or disagree?
It's definitely gluttony. It's eat it.
Okay.
Weird Al.
Indeed. Here is song number 3.
Adventure seeker on an empty street. Just an alley creeper, light on his feet.
Maurice, which of these 7 deadly sins does that song represent?
Can I hear that again?
Certainly.
Adventure seeker on an empty street. Just an alley creeper, light on his feet.
Maurice?
Sloth.
He says sloth. Do you agree or disagree, sir?
I'm going to disagree.
Interesting. Here is your next song. Is this, well, which sin is this, Maurice? Can we do it?
It's all there in the lyrics, Drubert. That is lust.
He says lust. Do you agree or disagree, Thomas?
I'll agree with lust.
Interesting. Here is your next song.
And if you think this fool could never win, well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away.
While in theory, I will disagree with the application of this, Drew.
Just give me the damn sin.
I have a pride.
He says pride. Thomas, do you agree or disagree?
Thank God for Mo, because, yeah, we'll agree.
Can a brother workshop, Drew? Damn.
Now you're calling my songs into question. Here is your next song. Maurice, what sin does that represent?
They're an angry band. I got to go wrath with this one, although I'm not sure.
He says wrath.
I'm going to disagree.
Interesting. And your final song and sin.
And in the city tonight, we're looking for you to start up a fight. There's an evil feeling in our brains, but it's nothing new. You know it drives us insane.
Maurice?
I thought I did all 7. I must have missed one.
You must have indeed.
I did pride.
You got envy, wrath, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, or sloth. Which one you think? It doesn't matter.
We could do it more than once. Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Let's go wrath.
He says wrath. Thomas, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Believe it or not, Thomas is our winner.
What?
Maurice got 5 out of 7 right.
No, Maurice is our winner, but thank you.
Well, no, he's not, because Mo got 2 of them wrong, but you knew enough to know that Mo got those wrong, and you said right. The first song we did, Hey Jealousy, was envy. Second song we did, Weird Al's Eat It, was gluttony. The third song, I Want It All by Queen, greed, baby. He wants it all.
Okay.
Number
what
4,
did I say? I said it was.
You said something wrong.
Okay.
And lust, I Want Your Sex, obviously. Lust, you both got that one right. I'm Still Standing. Mo went into his bloviation about how he didn't think it fit and blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is,
right,
he said pride. You got it right. He's still standing. He's proud of the fact that he's still standing, which is a sin. Longview by Green Day is certainly about doing nothing, sitting around all day, watching the tube, nothing's on. That would be sloth.
I didn't know that.
Mo got that one wrong. Caller Thomas got it right. And Seek and Destroy by Metallica, of course, a very wrathful.
They're all wrathful.
Anthem. Most of Metallica's songs are indeed wrathful. Thomas, you are our first and only winner for today. Well done, young man. I'm glad that you got them all right, because it would have been a big cluster bang had you not. So thank you for helping us avoid a big cluster bang on the show today.
All right. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you. Hang on one second.
Thanks,
I'll get your
Drew.
information.
Well, you throw me a little bit of some flowers for helping you out.
Yeah,
Loser.
Well done, sir. And I'll get your information in moments. And thanks to Mike O for the fantastic prizes this week. Since we got a second here, I know I'm going to forget. You're not caught up on Shrinking.
No, I don't even. You'd have to. What is? I know that's a show. I just don't know enough about it.
So imagine Ted Lasso and all of the emotions involved. You watched Ted Lasso?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay. Imagine the emotional depth and brilliant characters of Ted Lasso, except brought to a dude whose wife just died. He's a psychiatrist, but he's going through it himself. He's off the deep end. That's Jason Segel. His mentor is Harrison Ford. Okay. This is one of, if not the best show currently on television. Tell me who you think is singing this version of one of REM's greatest songs from the most recent episode, Night Swimming. See if you can tell me who's singing.
Okay. good series. I heard it's great.
So good.
Night swimming deserves a quiet night. A photograph on the dashboard taken years ago. Turn around backwards so the windshield shows every street light. Reveals some picture in reverse.
Is it another musician or an actor?
Actor. It's friggin' Jason Segel.
That's Jason Segel?
That's Jason friggin' Segel.
Wow.
And the moment, dude, this was one of the greatest episodes of any television program I've ever seen. I won't spoil it all because it won't make any sense to you, but Jason Segel's been trying to cope with the death of his beloved wife the entire 3 seasons. He's a mess about it. Got a teenage daughter. He's trying to get back out there and date, but it's just it's a mess. And so he said to a young lady friend of his that he wants to get back into the game and he needs a non-committal kiss from a young lady while REM's Night Swimming plays in the background. And then he says to the young lady, but for some reason, it's me singing the song instead of REM. So then at the end of the episode, that young lady and Jason Segel kiss while REM's Night Swimming plays in the background, except instead of Michael Stipe's voice, it's Jason Segel.
Wow.
Brilliant on so many levels.
Night swimming.
He's got a great voice.
Deserves a quiet night.
Harrison Ford is magnificent in this show. I can't preach about this show enough. Everything about it is so great. And Ted McGinley has a starring role. I will say that again for those of us who grew up in the 80s. The show killer himself, Ted McGinley, who killed Happy Days, who killed The Love Boat as Ace, your ship's photographer, killed so many shows, is on this show. It is so good. Maurice, what are you firing up in the Mo Betta news?
Oh, no way, Mo. Where you going with that bag? And is it that time again?
That is next on the Mo Betta news. Achieva Credit Union is my credit union. I make no bones about it. I get very proud when I drive by an Achieva and I see one and I go, oh, there's my credit union right there. They do so much to help us out with our charitable endeavors. David is one of the most incredible individuals I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. But if you just are looking for an auto loan, right? Doesn't matter what some dude on the radio says. You're looking for a low rate. You're looking for an easy situation at the car dealer. Well, check this out. You are in the driver's seat when you walk into any dealership that has Achieva financing with a pre-approval in hand. When you get pre-approved with Achieva Credit Union first, you're able to skip the dealership finance office's high-pressure tactics and make the buying process simple and stress-free. They finance new and used cars, boats, RVs, motorcycles, etc. And even if you're looking to lower your existing car payment, Achieva Credit Union can potentially lower your monthly payment with a better interest rate when you refinance your current loan. Go to achievacu.com for more info, ACHIEVACU.com. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. John Sinning and Drew Garabo are live at the Valspar Championship, presented by Neutral, which means time to ditch work. Join the Bone Thursday, live at the Dex Deck on the 11th green. Play hooky, watch some golf. Quiet! Oh, come get rowdy with the boys. Limited tickets are available to see the action from the 11th green and 12th tee box. We have a full-service premium bar, and we'll be making custom hats with our hat press pop-up that you can only get at our broadcast. I mean, come on. Sound better than your job? Yeah, no shit. It is. Listen to The Bone all week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com now to buy your tickets today. Then join us Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar. Come hang with John, Drew, and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a The Bone Traffic Update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, the two right lanes have been blocked from an accident along southbound I-275 just past Gandy. Another wreck is clearing eastbound on Bryan Dairy at US 19. An earlier Tampa crash along northbound I-275 approaching Bush is off to the side now, but it's still causing big delays. This is Jim with traffic. Do rain or bugs have your car looking dirty? Well, Bubble Down Car Wash has you covered. They offer longer wash tunnels, powerful vacuums, and the friendliest staff. Check out bubbledown.com to find a Bubble Down Car Wash location near you.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is the real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Ray in Bradenton asks, I've got friends who've used Veteran Air for AC, plumbing, and drains work. A brother who used you for electric, and I had a home generator installed. What can't you do? Well, Ray, we're trained and licensed experts, so we can tackle all your home services needs. But I can't blow a bubble with bubble gum. It's just, I'm an eagle and I don't have lips. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Get the Let Out. The American Led Zeppelin is coming to Ruth Eckerd Hall on Sunday, March 15th. Experience the classics like never before in a powerful live concert celebrating the music of Led Zeppelin. Don't miss Get the Let Out, the American Led Zeppelin at Ruth Eckerd Hall. Tickets on sale now. Visit rutheckerdhall.com. Your insurance agent should know more than just your name. After all, you're trusting them with what matters most: your family, your company, your wealth. That's why at Italiano Insurance, we're so proud of our local involvement. And with over 60 years of supporting local charities in Tampa Bay, we can truly say we know this community and its people. That's the Italiano Insurance way. Join us and become one of the familiar faces. Find us at ItalianoInsurance.com. That's ItalianoInsurance.com.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you're into firearms and tactical gear, you need to check this out. Join my friends at Shark Coast Tactical March 13th and 14th for their in-store sales event featuring top firearm brands, exclusive deals, and reps on site, plus food and more. Then, March 15th, don't miss the first annual Sharkapalooza Range Day at the Guncraft Range in Ruskin. Grab a ticket and test fire guns and suppressors from some of your favorite brands, real range time, hands-on experience. Get all the Sharkapalooza details now at sharkcoasttactical.com.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.79%, APR 5.81% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Drubert, we are living in a scary potential future, and I'm not talking about the war in Iran. I am not talking about anything but automatic cars, driverless cars. Waymo once again blocks first responders during the tragic Austin shooting days ago. This is the second time that this has been reported to happen. It may have happened many more times. A video shared with Nexstar's KXAN shows a Waymo car blocking emergency and first responder vehicles during the active scene of the deadly West 6th Street shooting in Austin early Sunday morning. We just so happened to get a Waymo car from Uber, and when we found the car, it was trying to pick us up, but got stuck in the middle of the street and blocked emergency vehicles for a couple of minutes. Waymo was asked for a comment, and the company said it would not be providing a formal statement.
Man.
Outside of the fact that there's no driver in the car. What do you want from us?
These unforeseen incidents really seem to be racking up.
Absolutely. And at some point, it's going to cost somebody their life. And maybe.
If it hasn't already.
Maybe we will have companies that decide that it's far better to pay wannabe hardworking Americans to drive around in cars and take people where they need to get.
Oh.
You said, I think I asked you this before during one of these Waymo stories. You would get into
No way, dude.
Yeah,
if there's not a human being driving, I don't care if it's the least skilled, most dangerous human being, I will still take a human being driving that car over not.
You and I are simpatico, my friend. Did you know that I believe it is this Saturday/Sunday? Gonna lose that hour of sleep, Drew.
Whoop, whoop. I'm fine with that. We get daylight back, bitches.
We get daylight earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Well, no. You get daylight longer.
Longer.
So when we get off work, it's going to be light outside.
Right. But
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, man, some of us get up at 3 a.m, Drew.
Oh,
It's going to be darker.
No, not me.
Soon our clocks will leap forward an hour on the earliest possible date. That's going to be March 8th, I believe, is the 7th is the Saturday. So 8th is the Sunday. And it might be the last time as two bills in Congress and the House and Senate versions of the Sunshine Protection Act call for permanent daylight savings time in the U.S. They tried last year, the Senate did, to fast-track its version of the Sunshine Protection Act in October, only for it to be, and I love this word, thwarted.
I love thwart.
Yes. Another bill introduced in early February would move clocks forward a half hour from where they are now and end the seasonal changing of the clock. You can't move it a half hour.
No.
And you're gonna move it. If you're gonna move it a full hour.
I learned last week on Sending Show that there are time zones that operate on the half hour. Like they're not an hour ahead of us; they're a half hour ahead of us. Isn't that crazy?
That just seems dumb,
right?
Yeah, you can't accomplish anything
Lazy.
in a half hour. At 100%, that is lazy. Anyway, remember to spring forward, fall back. So we are going into spring. So you're going to lose that hour of sleep. So you want to adjust for that as well. And that's going to suck for me. I'm going to have to do some major adjustments. Airlines, because
not about you, Mo.
My part-time federale job at the TSA. Dude. And there's no way this partial government shutdown is going to be done anytime soon.
Oh, not while we're at war.
With this giant distraction, forget about it. But there will be a point where there will be mass call-outs because there will be people that can't afford to come into work with health care,
Gas
child
about
care,
to go up.
Gas is about to skyrocket. And at the point that travelers really, really get our what's the word I'm looking for? Disrupted. Travel gets disrupted. Then maybe they'll make enough noise to where the government will feel like doing something. And this may help. Airlines are cracking down on carry-ons. And here's how to avoid the gate check. They are tightening baggage policies, and travelers are increasingly finding their carry-ons pulled at the gate. And I can tell you now, some of these bags that are going through that x-ray, and if it's going through my x-ray, that means it's qualifying as a carry-on. I'm like, there's no way this packed to the gills bag is going to make it on that plane. Roller bags are an issue too right now. Agent told passenger that no roller bags would be allowed in the cabin, even bags that met the size requirement. They're describing that the rollers are an issue with the closing of the doors. They're talking about the overstuffed bags that I see going through, and there's about weight. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's a whole weight distribution thing when you're talking about airplanes.
Oh.
Well, you got to balance it.
That's true. You can't have too much on one side. Damn thing will tip over.
You cannot. And speaking of weight, that segues into this. Southwest Airlines is refining the new seating process amid complaints over boarding bin space. This announcement comes after some of Southwest's longtime travelers over the recent switch from an open seating policy to the new assigned seating policy, which allows customers to pay to reserve more premium seats on the plane. Other travelers then reported having new difficulties finding overhead bin space near their seats, allegedly due to early boarders cramming their luggage into bins near the front. Yeah, this is the thing. If you pick your seat, you get on the plane before somebody, don't put your bags in the first bin so that you can get them when you get off the plane. You got to put them in the bins above your seat.
Damn right.
There's just no politeness anymore. Papa John's to close 300 locations by the end of 2027.
No.
Racism couldn't kill him, but the Epstein
He was set up.
did. He was set up.
Papa John Schlattery was set up by his own marketing company.
The vast majority of our global restaurants have performed well over the years and delivered strong returns for both corporate and franchise owners. However, we have identified approximately 300 underperforming restaurants that are not meeting brand expectations or lack a clear path to sustainable financial improvement. There you go right there. That is Ravi Thanawala. How you replace a good old American white boy named Papa John with what was his name again?
Ravi Thanawala. Papa John Schlattery.
Schlattery with Ravi Thanawala. He's the CFO and president of Papa John's in North America.
Oh, wow.
Thanawala. There you go. Go ahead, Ravi. I ain't mad at you. What I am mad at is that the Florida Department of Health has cut HIV and AIDS programming. The Florida Department of Health implemented an emergency rule that tightens eligibility for the AIDS Drug Assistance Program, ADAP, lowering the income limit from 400% to 130% of the federal poverty level, which could restrict access to HIV medications for many people. There's no reason for that. None whatsoever. On a note that is not equally as sad, more so sad, we had a Skyway Bridge suicide, another Skyway Bridge jumper. Emergency services were called to the scene after witnesses reported seeing the individual jump from the bridge, which of course spans Tampa Bay and connects St. Petersburg to Terra Sia. Did I say that right?
You did.
Yeah. The incident has prompted an outpouring, of course, and is expected of grief from the local community, highlighting ongoing concerns about the mental health and public safety. These are difficult stories when we're talking about a death from the Sunshine Skyway to report on.
Yeah, it's a it's a different level of ending your own life because you're doing it in such a public way.
Yeah.
Probably knowing and not caring that you are about to snarl traffic for hours because it becomes a homicide investigation, meaning they have to shut the road down. There were people stuck yesterday on the Skyway, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Traffic on the bridge was temporarily halted in both directions, causing significant delays for commuters as authorities work to investigate the circumstances, which you understand. They have to do that. You don't want people rolling over potential evidence that, I don't know, might change the ruling of what the death was.
Yeah, and I don't mean to make it sound like there's anything more tragic than someone taking their own life because it is a tragedy, but to do it in such a manner really speaks, I think, to the desolation and the pain that person was in. Please, if you find yourself struggling, call 211. It's 211, right?
I have the suicide prevention lifeline at 988.
Call that.
Yes.
Don't call 211.
What
is 211?
988. Probably a Papa John's.
211 is a free, confidential, 24/7 service in the U.S. and Canada that connects people to essential local health and human services.
Well, that would work as well.
Yeah, more crisis support.
Yeah,
So do what Mo said. Call 988.
988 right there. Where is that? Give me that ad out of the way. They give you the reason for Oliver Power Grant, a founding member of the Wu-Tang Clan, dying as he did, I think it was a few days ago, died of cancer. He was 52 years old, a truth fighter until the end. He was surrounded by his mother, his children, his family, and his closest friends. I believe we talked about it. I thought we had mentioned that it was pancreatic cancer that got him, which is it. Is it the number one cancer killer of men, or is that not? There's pancreatic and there's
colorectal.
Colon cancer.
Yeah, I think colorectal gets more people but
right.
once you get the pancreatic, it ain't looking good for you.
Yeah, Grant's wake will be held March 13th, and his funeral is scheduled for March 14th. The band, which emerged in the early 90s from the New York City borough of Staten Island, did not explain why it waited a week to release Grant's cause of death.
This goddamn disease doesn't care if you're Power from Wu-Tang or some kid working promotions, and it just sucks.
And he was involved in starting Wu-Tang, but was not a rapper?
Correct. He was one of the business moguls behind Wu-Tang Clan.
And did he remain that throughout their rise, so there was no bad split or anything?
No, I don't think he ever split.
Okay, good. Speaking of cancer, Catherine O'Hara wins a posthumous SAG-AFTRA Actor Award for The Studio, which, wait a minute.
What?
I forgot she's in The Studio.
Yeah. Australia, the Catherine O'Hara, she was the studio head before she got out.
So that's going to be some rewriting.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, because
I think they had almost written her off the show to begin with, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There. And Alex Lifeson reveals on the heels of the Rush reuniting and the concert that's happening in the Tampa Bay area as well, that with the new drummer, and I want to say Anika Neils or Neelis, let's call her Anika. They said that for 4 days they were unsure if it was going to work out. They had a talk with her, and on the 5th day they talked about the technical aspect of Neil Peart's drumming, but how it was so much more. And she said she started to feel and understand what they meant. They talked about it again at length, and on the 5th day, she nailed it. She's an amazing drummer and a lovely person. Still tons of work, they say, but they are excited to get out there with her.
Yeah, how do you fill the shoes of one Neil Peart?
By not putting another guy in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you because you can always fall back on, well, she's a chick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think it's brilliant in that respect. But she's gonna crush it. And as long as they don't try and put out new music, I do think that it's a nice little concert. Those guys, they have a lot of playing left in them. And people need to experience the Rush songs, and you're getting a good portion of the band.
Dude, 2/3 of Rush is still pretty damn good.
2/3 of Rush is damn good, and that's the mo better.
Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
We're going to come back and go over the Reggae Rise Up lineup, and today in history, one of the greatest mediums by which you can listen to music made its debut. Better than vinyl? I'm not sure. We'll decide next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, the 2 right lanes have been blocked from an accident along southbound I-275 just past Gandy. Another wreck is clearing eastbound on Bryan Dairy at US 19. An earlier Tampa crash along northbound I-275 approaching Bush is off to the side now, but it's still causing big delays. This is Jim with traffic.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
An evening with legendary comedian Jeff Foxworthy.
But they have a rule in my neighborhood. If you walk your dog and your dog does his business in somebody else's yard, you need to get a little plastic bag, pick it up, and dispose of it. So you drive through my neighborhood and there's all these attractive women walking around with poo-poo purses.
Jeff Foxworthy Live. Friday, April 24th at Ruth Eckerd Hall. Get tickets now at rutheckerdhall.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the best, easiest, most fun way to play daily fantasy sports. And right now at Prize Picks, you can get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. So do not miss the chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. And Prize Picks is simple. All you have to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Picking from all your favorite sports, basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, college, hoops, tennis, All of it. It's all right there on PrizePicks. All you have to do is download the PrizePicks app today and use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. With PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Download the PrizePicks app today.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchie's to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
The Strawberry Festival returns to Plant City February 26th through March 8th with great shows like Brantley Gilbert Wednesday, March 4th, Dierks Bentley Thursday, March 5th, and catch Pitbull Toddler as well as The Offspring on Saturday, March 7th. All at the Florida Strawberry Festival February 26th through March 8th.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Some clouds developing late tonight, but a mild night. We'll see lows in the mid-60s. The outlook for Tuesday, a mix of sun and clouds on the warm and kind of humid day. We'll see highs in the mid-80s. No cold air in sight.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
poignant song when it was released, and even more so today with the troubles we face as humanity. It may be the very nature of humanity that conflict will arise. Somewhere in history, we went from being able to talk about our differences and work through them, relying on human traits like compassion and compromise, and we started going to war. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. All we can do is try to live in harmony with each other. And we don't even do a real good job of that. We're at each other's throats more than ever before. Do we really disagree that passionately, or are we being influenced by bullcrap social media and propaganda designed to do the very thing that it is doing, which is dividing us? Earlier in the show, I bashed a dude because he said LeBron James was trash. He's perfectly allowed to feel that way. I'm never going to convince that dude that LeBron isn't trash, but I'm going to stand up for my opinion, which is that any professional athlete paid to do what they do is worthy of at least a little bit of respect. But man, we are in some very unfortunate times, and in global conflict, I don't know how this reaches a conclusion. I hope it does so quickly so that the world can be as one. Is that too much to ask? I'd like a better world for my son and your son and your daughters and all of those kids that are inheriting this dreadful dystopian hellscape that seems to be our world. All we can do is make the most of it while we can, and that's exactly what we will do here, and that's exactly what I encourage you to do there. 800-771-1025 is the number. If you did not see the video of John Senning getting his face shaved today, it's something else. He looks amazing. My thoughts are with Pat Maroon. I think there had to be something that would have caused him not to show up in the studio today as he promised. And I know John was super bummed about it and a little bit stressed on how he was going to make it a great segment. He floated out there yesterday or the day before to me about shaving the beard if Maroon didn't show. From a friend perspective and from someone who has great admiration for the beard that he grew, I was obviously opposed to it. But from a radio perspective, it doesn't get much better than selling a bit like that. You put your beard on the line to compete against a professional athlete in a weight loss contest. Professional athletes are way better at losing weight than we civilians. They have trainers, they have chefs, and every off season they gain weight and then they lose weight once again when season starts. So, you know, he did the absolute, he crushed it in the weight loss contest. That, I think, is what bums me out the most, is that he didn't get the satisfaction of seeing Maroon step on a scale.
Right.
I think that Pat, I hate saying this, I think Pat was going to gain weight during this entire thing. I don't think that he intended to lose weight. I think he thought it was going to be pretty easy. He might have doubted John's commitment, but it's just a bummer that John didn't get to step on the scale in front of Maroon.
Right.
See Maroon go from like 278 to 284, whereas John went from 270 down to 248, which is an incredible weight loss. Like, to get up to 270, you know in the back of your mind, if you continue doing things the way that you are, you're going to be over $3 bills. Nobody wants to be over $3 bills. Nobody, except, I guess, an NFL offensive lineman.
Right, exactly.
Those dudes want to be over 300 pounds. On the new The Pit, are you on season 2 of The Pit yet?
I'm nearing season 2, man.
Okay.
You were right. Just such a fantastic show.
Boy, it is gripping. And in season 2, they take in a man who is 475 pounds. To see the way that he is treated by one of the younger interns, and to see the shame that this man feels, this sad humility, making jokes about his size while at the same time thanking them profusely for merely treating him like a human being. We do demean those who are large, and I am guilty of it myself. And it is because I fear being that way myself. And when I make fat jokes, it is more out of relief that I have so far avoided that path myself. I could easily see myself letting it go and becoming a larger person like that. It takes effort, so much effort at 6 years old. I literally have to work out just about every day and watch just about everything I eat, except for Strahan's ice cream. Dude, yesterday, this is going to go against everything I just said, and I apologize, but yesterday I had to come up here because I left something in my office. So Sarah and I had to fight St. Pete traffic, and it was the Grand Prix weekend, so we were worried about that. We had an amazing brunch at a place called Juno and the Peacock, named after the Aesop's Fable. Are you familiar with the Aesop's Fable, Juno and the Peacock?
No, I am not.
Me either. But it is an Aesop's Fable, I found out on their website. It is an Aesop's Fable about a vain peacock who complains to the goddess Juno because he lacks the beautiful singing voice of a nightingale despite his own gorgeous plumage. Juno, the goddess, reprimands him, explaining that every creature is given unique fated gifts: beauty to the peacock, strength to the eagle, song to the nightingale, and that he should be content with his own plumage. Pretty cool story.
Yeah, sure.
They made a restaurant out of it, and it's on Beach Drive in St. Petersburg, and it was an amazing brunch. I mean, we had a phenomenal brunch, great service. The cornbread was outstanding for an appetizer. Just a great experience. Exactly the opposite of what happened last week at that unnamed restaurant, because I don't want to trash any local places or any small businesses. So I'm still not going to tell you what restaurant we had the bad experience at last week, but we had a great experience yesterday at Juno and the Peacock. And then on the way home, I think to myself, I know what I'm in the mood for.
Mm-hmm.
So we're headed back. I didn't take the bridge. I took 19. And instead of taking a right on Tampa Road to go to my place, I take a left, and I see kind of a light bulb go off in Sarah's head. And she looks over at me and she goes, "Are we going for ice cream?" And I said, "Babe, you nailed it. We are absolutely heading for Strahan's in Palm Harbor, one of their 5 area locations. Got some cherry wowza, my favorite ice cream flavor, with some hot fudge on it. And
you put hot fudge on cherry flavored ice cream? You nuts?
What? What do you mean am I nuts?
Chocolate. Oh, yeah, I get
chocolate covered cherries?
Yeah, I
cherry
guess, sure.
cordials? Is that not the best thing in the world when you get a box of cherry cordials?
Yeah, I forgot. All right.
I mean, look.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. I'm not going to go like I am a chocolate guy, so sometimes I'll go double chocolate chip ice cream with hot fudge. But sometimes you got to get that contrast.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to go, I'll never go vanilla because that's ridiculous. But like, you got to go a different flavor and then throw hot fudge on top of that. And it was just magnificent. Today in history, the compact disc was born. What year, Maurice?
Ooh.
CD players and
Good
discs
question. Okay, let me
released
go
for the first time in the United States of America.
I worked at Blockbuster Music and DVD. I'm going to go conservatively and say,
You got this.
I'm going to say 86.
Whoa.
89?
Other way.
Was it 84?
Closer.
85?
83.
What?
1983. CD players and discs were released for the first time in the United States of America.
I had a lot going on in 83, Drew.
Oh, you did?
I couldn't be bothered to remember that the CDs came out.
Oh, I see. I was 14 years old, and
nice.
It was such a unique experience because there weren't that many compact discs released yet. Do you know what is often cited as the first album available on CD? Not the first CD produced in the United States, but the first album available. 16 titles were released initially.
It wasn't Tom Petty and the Heart. No.
Nope.
Okay.
First commercial release. Part of an initial batch of 16 titles. Let's see if I can find an album cut other than one of the singles. All right, stand by. Okay, let's go with this one. I don't even know this song at all.
Little baby,
That's an ad for Florida Prepaid. The songs on the album were Big Shot, Honesty, My Life, Zanzibar, Stiletto.
Joel?
That is Billy friggin' Joel, 52nd Street. The first album credited release on CD. The first CD pressed in the United States of America happened to be the first CD that we had in my house. My dad bought a compact disc player literally the day they came out. Bought the Sony CDP 101.
Mm-hmm.
Launched with a retail price of $750 to $1,000. Remember, like by the end of CDs, you get a CD player for like $50.
Bucks, right?
But when they first came out, $750 to $1,000, which is equivalent to over $2,400 today.
It was nuts.
Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
Okay.
The first CD manufactured on American soil. Maurice, host of The Rock Show, right here on the Bone with Josh Maloney and Ethan Demetrius.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the first compact disc to sell over 1 million copies.
It's got to be Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Incorrect.
Is it Rock?
It is Rock.
Rock Act? Oh, you should have said that. Okay, Rock Act.
I'm saying it now. It's a Rock Act.
1 million copy. Oh, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
Incorrect.
What was the decade?
1980s.
Again, you
Mid-80s.
got to give me the details, Drew. 19. If you just said 80s, was I going to say Dark Side of the Moon? Hell no.
Okay.
Mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
Oh, that's a Bon Jovi's New Jersey.
You would think that. This one, I would never in a million years think that this was the first CD to sell over 1 million copies, but it absolutely was in 1985. Think a band. Think MTV really put them over. I mean, MTV really put them over. Oh, yeah.
Band Motley Crue?
Close. No, not close. This band would have been nothing without MTV. Not A-ha.
Oh, man. Nothing without MTV.
You could say that they wanted their MTV.
Dire Straits. Yeah. What the hell was it? Don't tell me. I know the name of the CD. Dire Straits. What was the name of the CD? Brothers in Arms.
Correct. You know who that is singing right there, right?
That's Sting.
It is Sting. Great Stinghopper. I want to know what the other of the first 16 titles. See who had more of these released.
I don't know if they would have been nothing without MTV. They had the Sultans of Swing.
They did, but come on, this song.
Oh, well, that's the brilliance of it. And then you get Sting on there with this. Come on, man.
The following albums were among the first 16 CDs released by CBS Records, now Sony Music, to coincide with the launch. I love the drums here.
I love this long V. I get it. Yeah, and then the drums, yeah.
I wonder if this one has the F word for gay people in the chorus. You know, he says that in the song.
He does, yeah. It was the 80s, Drew.
Oh, that guitar just cuts right through.
Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot.
Well, yeah, I guess they use it.
Yeah.
Wow. Hateful.
Although, well, he's it's
what?
a character.
Oh.
It's not Mark Knopfler. It's a guy working in an appliance store.
Oh, okay.
For
All right.
authenticity, that's what they would say.
Sure, they and just like Axl Rose was not really singing one in a million.
That was Axl.
No, he was playing a character, Mo.
No, that was Axl.
He was playing a character of a hayseed rock and roller.
No, he was a hayseed rock and roller.
Just off the bus from Indiana. He was playing a character.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Off the GNR Lies album from '88, a 6-minute racist, homophobic,
it's everything.
ethnocentric, xenophobic, ignorant jam by Guns N' Roses. It starts off pretty inconspicuously, too. You're like, all right,
it's not bad.
He's singing the song about taking a bus ride.
Yes, I needed
All right,
some time to get away.
not bad.
I needed some peace of mind. Some peace of mind that will stay.
All right, Axel's looking for a little peace of mind.
So I thumbed it
Okay.
down to 6th and LA.
Yep.
Maybe a Greyhound.
Wasn't quite quick enough on the pause button there.
Hey. Yeah, that was Axl. Come on, man.
Police and N-words. Get out of my way. Don't need to buy none of your gold chains today.
Yeah, it's Axl.
And then later in the song, when he screams, immigrants and F-words.
Yeah.
That's problematic.
It's unfortunate.
So the following CDs were the part of the historic first release. By the way, these were not pressed as compact discs. These are albums that were available on CD. So I think the audio quality not great. Billy Joel had not 3, but 4 of them in the first 16. This is how bad music was. Billy Joel's 52nd Street, Stranger, Nylon Curtain, and Greatest Hits. ABBA had 2 CDs there.
I get that.
The Visitors and Greatest Hits. I'm pretty sure we had ABBA's Greatest Hits. I've always loved ABBA. Pink Floyd, your boys had 4. Dark Side, Wish You Were Here, The Wall, and The Final Cut.
Those are the classics.
Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. Simon and Garfunkel, Greatest Hits, and The Bridge Over Troubled Water. One of my favorite albums of all time, Queen, The Game.
Okay.
The Police, Synchronicity.
It had to be.
One of the first 16. What an album.
Yeah.
And then, oddly enough, a singer and songwriter who I absolutely love, who Sarah, by the way, can absolutely shred in some karaoke, especially this song. Makes me sad when she does it, though, because it makes me think she's singing to me, even though I know she's not. Little Carole King.
Yeah.
Too late, baby.
That's it. Yeah, too late.
One of us is changing, or maybe we just stop trying.
What a jam.
And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has...
Also, today in history, I like looking at the previous Grammys and Best Album 1988. What do you think it was, Maurice?
Best Album 1988.
Come on.
Ooh.
30th Annual Grammy Awards.
Oh, man. Was it Tears for Fears songs from the Big Chair?
Get out of here. Nonsense. Tears for effing Fears. The nominees were Prince, Sign O' the Times.
Okay, wasn't that?
Oh my God. Do you remember that Trio album with the 3 female country singers? Do you remember who was Trio? I could have named 2 of them, but not 3.
Oh man, I remember, but I couldn't even name that.
It was Dolly, Linda Rodstadt, and Emmylou Harris. They came out with a Trio album.
Okay.
That did not win, nor did Sign of the Times by Prince. Whitney by Whitney Houston. Did that win?
It was it was best new artist or
album of the year?
Album of the year. Is that the last choice?
Nope.
Give me the other choice and I'll tell you.
Michael Jackson's Bad.
Okay, wasn't that?
And U2's The Joshua Tree.
Oh man, well it should have been a Joshua Tree. I'm gonna go with Whitney.
Believe it or not, Joshua Tree was the album of the year.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Record of the year, which means single. Was it Back in the High Life Again, Stevie Winwood? Suzanne Vega, Luca. Come on.
No, man, get out of here. You're
Christ.
bringing the whole room
Ugh. U2 still haven't found what I'm looking for.
That's
What
a classic. Oh, man, I'm mad at it.
Los Lobos La
Get
Bamba.
the hell out of here.
Or Paul Simon's Graceland.
Graceland was a monster. I got a Graceland? Yeah. Okay.
Memphis, Tennessee. Believe it or not. Song of the year, which is similar to record of the year, but different. Was it Didn't We Almost Have It All?
No.
Suzanne Vega Luca.
No.
Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Okay.
La Bamba.
No.
Or Somewhere Out There, which we just referenced to last week.
What was Didn't We Almost Have It All? Who was that?
Whitney.
Oh, Whitney.
The answer is Somewhere Out There.
Oh, yeah.
Linda Ronstadt and James Whitney. Best artist. Oh, my God, dude. Talk about encapsulating 1988. Best artist nominees. Swing Out Sister. Remember
Break
that?
Out.
Break Out.
The horns.
Don't start to rest. Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Okay.
Cutting Crew.
Oh, man.
Breakfast Club.
Dad, get out of here.
Or Jody Watley.
Jody Watley. No, it's not. No, she did it?
She did.
Okay. Listen, Jody was Whitney before Whitney.
Oh, yeah. Breakfast Club. One of these dudes was kicking it with Madonna, and that's the only reason they ever went anywhere.
Is this their song?
Right on track. So, 1988.
Oh, yeah. There was nothing about the Breakfast Club where you should have thought they were going to last.
We had this dance routine we'd do it to when he's like, I could move to the left for a while, and then he'd go, and I could slide to the right for a while. What a great Grammys. I mean, talk about bands that went nowhere for the best new artist. Jody Watley, Breakfast Club, Cutting Crew, Terrence Trent, Swing Out Sister. Which of them went on to have the biggest group? Probably Terrence Trent, right?
Well, no, Terrence Trent had the massive debut, but he didn't really do anything afterward. Jody Watley, I think, had like a 3-album career, a 3-album span. Yeah, for a minute, like she predated Janet even, I think.
She did Don't You Want Me, I'm Looking for a New Love, Real Love. That's about it. Some Kind of Lover. Some kind of love.
Yeah, but I would say that's like a 2 or 3 album span. So,
yeah. She had her self-titled. She had Larger in Life, and then she had 1991's Affairs of the Heart.
Yeah, so I don't know any. Swing Out Sister didn't have another album.
They didn't even have another song.
And we know Terrence Trent. Who was the other two?
Some schmucks. Cutting Crew, Breakfast Club,
yeah,
nothing.
Cutting Crew had the one.
Yeah,
one album.
They've
Great
been in love
album, I
before.
thought.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks, Maurice.
Thank you, dude.
And thank you so much for listening to the program today. You can always hit us up on the social media. He is Cat Named Mo on Instagram. I am Drew Garabo, DREWGARABO. And thank you very much to Climate Design for sponsoring today's radio program. If your AC system, which might have gone on over the weekend, mine did, if it's failing to cool as efficiently as it could, give Climate Design Home Services a call right now. Now through the end of May, you could get a brand new, super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It might be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Call Climate Design 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com Take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The cruise is getting closer. Calta Cruisers, it's time to get your Calta Cruise essentials at the official Calta Cruise document parties. In Hillsborough County, join Galvin from the Mike Calta Show Friday, March 6th from 6 till 8 at Riveters on North Del Mabry in Tampa. Enjoy drink specials, great food, and pick up your gear. Maybe you're down south. We got you. Join Carmen from the Mike Calta Show Saturday, March 7th from 12 to 2 p.m. at Shark Coast Tactical on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Cruisers will get exclusive Calta Cruise pins, depending on which location they pick up from. Okay, not going on the cruise? That's okay. Come hang with the Bone fam anyway. See you there. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, the two right lanes have been blocked from an accident along southbound I-275 just past Gandy. Another wreck is clearing eastbound on Brian Dairy at US 19. An earlier Tampa crash along northbound I-275 approaching Bush is off to the side now, but it's still causing big delays. This is Jim with traffic.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Come cheer on the victor as Victor Hovland defends his title, and the Valspar Championship celebrates 25 years of premier PGA Tour golf action with superstars galore and award-winning fan hospitality and family fun. March 17th through the 22nd at Innisbrook's Copperhead Course. Country stars Tyler Hubbard and Lee Brice co-headline the free Valspar live concert presented by Chick-fil-A. Come celebrate 25 years of PGA Tour golf. Get your tickets and parking at ValsparChampionship.com.
You've heard me talking about WeatherTight windows for the past few years. There's a reason why I like this business and I support them. WeatherTight has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and good customer reviews. WeatherTight takes care of their customers, communicates the process, and treats them fairly. And WeatherTight Mike is kind of a cool guy. If you need replacement windows, there's really only one call you need to make: WeatherTight Windows.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more. Injured? Dial #law
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Please listen carefully.
This program was recorded at an earlier date and time. The content contained here may be out of date in context. Listener discretion is advised. 102.5 The Bone.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh,